fucked back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did good.
Burr fucked back really hard.
It didn't. It definitely happened. Yeah, starting off, we finally got to the tomb of El Sneaky Ladies. Find out that they're pretty cool, kind of. And they let us in. We go down, we try to get that necklace off.
Twinkle.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear that? Good. That's good. But we go and we try to deal with the lady who has the stag necklace. Could not get it. She had mind powers and she royally screwed us like 45 times in a row. I accidentally ended up taking out half the party. And then she escaped, but I grabbed her cloth, so I will eventually find her. And maybe we can figure out how she's getting off the island and what the heck she's doing. But she might release her brother, so there's that. And then we left. We almost got into a fight with snake ladies, but we got our snake thing recharged, our snake cape. Found some hobgoblins. They royally effed us up. I don't know why we walked to them, but we walked up to them and then we got owned. Someone's fault. Who knows?
Yeah, nobody knows.
Nobody knows
who it was.
Who struck first? No one knows. What we do know is Burner, with all his stealthiness, ended up going in there in the dead of night, Invisibile style, Rambo style, just guts. I don't know, like 9 of their necks in the middle of the night, and then he ran, and then we fought, and then we won, and then it's Mariax, most importantly, lost his ability to heal. So there's that.
By saving you and Ethan.
Yeah. So, overall, all's well that ends well. We didn't die, but we didn't complete the mission, and we screwed Mariax completely. So there is that. And that was the story of our lives.
So, did you guys make it back into the capital city, or?
I believe we did, right? That's where we ended it.
Oh yeah, we fucked off. Yeah,
Beautiful.
we did the whole gold calculation and stopped there. I think.
So I'm assuming this time, as you guys make your way to the capital city, you're all exhausted, beyond belief. Most of you went down like 2 or 3 times and whatnot. You make it to the city, and you're probably going to be resting for at least a week, to recuperate your strength.
Hell yeah.
To maybe rest up a little bit. Somebody's going to be doing some praying or other shenanigans. So who would like to go first? Who would like to use their downtime for something special or something in particular they want to do?
So, go on.
Would you like to start, perhaps, because we have the goals, right? Mariax, why don't we go through your channel divinity first?
Yes, I talked about Emmanuel right before you came. So you said my healing capabilities turn to necrotic damage. And it says in the Preserve Life, it gives you 5 times your level in healing. Mm-hmm. And we thought it actually isn't that crazy strong if we just turn it to 5 times my level in necrotic damage once per long rest. On any characters I choose. So in as a pool on any characters within 30 feet. So not everyone takes 20, but I can choose you take 5, you take 5, or whatever. I think that's one of the ways we could do it, if you're fine with it.
I was thinking, there is a cleric with a domain of death, right? And he has a channel divinity, touch of death. What that would let you do is whenever you're using your melee weapon, right? Or whenever you're using a touch spell, you would be able to deal 5 plus twice your cleric level extra of necrotic damage. Meaning at the moment you would be doing 13 points of necrotic damage with an attack, up to 3 times per long rest.
Wait, what? I see it now, the Touch of Death, but the Channel Divinity I have only once per rest. And if we just changed it to necrotic, it would be 20 damage. But I think it's a cool thing to just change it to the Touch of Death. I'm fine with that.
You said channel divinity is only once per long rest, right?
I look right now if it's once per long rest or short rest.
Yours
Finish
is short rest.
short rest gives me channel divinity back.
Perfect. So if you want, let's do short rest channel divinity touch of death. I think that would be thematically a bit better, and that would actually
Yeah.
mean that you have to hit an enemy rather than just like
I'm
illuminate the entire
fine.
room with necrotic
I'm
damage.
totally fine with it. I'm just really bad at coming up with something that works. So I will just copy it from this. When a cleric hits a creature with a melee attack, the cleric can use channel divinity to deal extra necrotic damage to the target. It deals 5 times twice. Oh fuck! Oh, 5 plus. So it's 9 damage right now.
No, it's 13 because 5 plus 8, right?
Yeah, I can't do math. You're totally right.
No worries. And while we're speaking to yourself, right? Why don't we do the bullet shield while we're at it?
Yes.
I do believe a couple sessions ago you guys managed to slay a bullet that actually was a very tough fight for you.
Correct.
And you took a piece of its head, and you were willing to craft a shield from it, right?
Yes, we want to, but I am still not sure if I want to take it. But we definitely want to make a shield or let it get build a shield.
Tell me, are you proficient with blacksmith tools yourself?
Yes, I am.
You are. And tell me, how are you gonna go about making the shield? Are you gonna be buying services of a blacksmith and letting him do it? Are you gonna be buying supplies and trying to craft it yourself?
I thought maybe there is a Forge domain temple with fellow clerics of the Forge domain. Maybe they have the capabilities to assist me in it, to lend me tools. I'm willing to pay, of course, but
The way gods in my world work, when you have a temple, you don't have a temple dedicated to a certain, like a, how do I put it, domain. It's not like a domain of life or a domain of forge.
it's gods.
It is gods in particular. For example, you could have God Shantae, right? Shantae, who is a goddess of life in many books in Forgotten Realms and whatnot. But the same god could be incorporated in many different aspects. It could be domain of life. It could be the domain of forge, of you forging a better life for people.
Yeah, I got it.
Literally any domain of your imagination.
It's not just I find a temple of a Forge domain, but
Exactly.
okay, then I got it. Then I think I searched for a blacksmith.
This city's passive in particular, are you looking for a weaponsmith, an armorsmith? Are you looking for like a person who's smithing, for the royal families, or are you just looking for someone who can make, horseshoes only? What kind of blacksmith
No,
are you looking for?
I think I would search for preferably a dwarven from my homeland, but yeah, basically a armorer who can assist me in crafting this part of the boule into a usable shield with skills and tools and assisting me in changing it, forging it.
So you are looking for a dwarf.
That would be the best, but it's not necessary, but would be preferred.
So when you said from your homeland, I was assuming you're looking for another person from the same small village in the Maital dynasty, no? You're just looking
when
for
I find someone, it would be me.
Beautiful. No worries, no worries. Okay. If you're looking specifically for a person from one of the from your kingdom, can you give me an investigation check to see if you're able to find a armorsmith or a blacksmith that is specifically from your country?
Roll of the day. Oh, damn.
With a 19, let me double check your notes. With a 19, if one of the blacksmith is indeed from the Michael dynasty, you're gonna easily find him. Let me see.
He's right there. He's right outside our door.
I step out to search for him, and he's like, "Hey,
I heard you're looking for me, right?
no."
Yeah, you ask around in the city, you go to one blacksmith or like an armor smith. You don't really like how his armor looks. You ask around, and indeed, there is one armor smith in this capital city that is specifically from the Vihln dynasty. Apparently, he runs a forge with a Draco Forge name, and he specifically makes weapons and armors here for the Vihln dynasty. He imports the goods from the Dwarven kingdom and ships them back after he makes them into great weapons and armors down south to his kingdom.
Nice.
You are able to go to his forge, and the forge is nothing in particular special in any shape, way, or form. When you knock on the door, a young boy, probably an apprentice, opens the door, greets you, and says, "Yes."
Hello, young dwarf. I'm searching.
I'm a human, but all right.
Oh, sorry, you were so small. I'm.
Excuse me.
I'm looking for the smith. I'm searching for someone who can help me with the project.
Okay. So you want to speak to Eloise?
Yes, that would
Okay.
be
Okay. No worries,
perfect.
no worries. He quickly, takes his apron off. You see he was working on some nails or something, probably forging for the very first time in his life. Metal. He goes out, he goes to a house nearby to the forge, and you see with him coming out another man. This man, is of decent age. He has salt and pepper beard going, across his chin, somewhat gray hair, and as he comes out, he greets you. Hello!
Hello there. I've heard you're from the King of Mytar.
Indeed.
From
Eloise is
which,
the best blacksmith in the Vihln dynasty. That's why I'm here.
from which town are you?
Me, I'm from Blake.
Okay, do I know that?
Yeah, you stayed in Blake for a little bit.
Okay. Well, I was there once. Perfect. I'm from. Oh fuck. Oh, what my town? I'm very bad in coming up. I'm from the town west to it. I was searching for a capable blacksmith to help me with a project of mine. Do you?
Indeed. For a certain price, any blacksmith is willing to help.
Of course. So can I come in to talk to you about it?
But of course.
Great. So yeah, I will go in with him and present him with the part of the boule I keep strapped on my back right now because it's heavy.
No worries. So you pull out this massive boule forehead chitin, right? How heavy
Yes.
is it again?
It's 12 pounds, so it's not that heavy, but it's
No worries. So it is quite hefty anyways. You lump it on the table probably and it's like boom. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck is even that?
yeah. That's the part of a head of a boule. You heard of that?
Oh yes, I did. I did.
Yeah. Me and my friends slayed one in the desert, and we
Oh,
thought,
just last week I had a wizard come, right? And this guy, he brings me a boule tongue, and he says, "Can you cut it slightly smaller? I need it for a potion of giant strength or something along those lines." But the fucking tongue was tough as a rock. I couldn't cut it.
that's why we brought the headpiece. It's even tougher, and we want to make it into a shield.
He inspects it a little bit. He nods, and he says, "Okay. Well, the size looks fine. So just a strap in the middle should be good to go."
Basically, if that's what needs, then yeah.
Well, you see, I need to make a special drill to drill into this shit. This fucking hard. He taps it with a finger for a second and he says, "Yes, some metal straps I would recommend would fit very well into this."
Yes. Well, is there a possibility that we don't make it of metal, but of another material?
What do you mean?
Well,
Blacksmith. Metal is the best part of, it's heavy, it's hard, gives you a little bit of leverage.
I totally agree. And if it was only for my usage, I would take it as metal. But it is a possibility that a druid friend of mine will use it, and he
The
won't
good for
use.
nothing druids. You craft the master sword, and they're like, no, it's gonna hurt the nature. Anyways, so leather straps.
Yeah, tough leather straps. That would be preferred.
Okay, I can do that. Do you have a drill I can use?
I personally don't.
No worries.
What
no worries.
type of metal would it have to be?
Oh, it absolutely has to be an adamantite head.
Well, can you forge something if I can provide you with the material?
Oh, no. I would have to buy it. You see, adamantite is such a powerful metal. It can only be forged at the heart of a volcano. You couldn't forge it unless you're a dwarf yourself somewhere in the volcano, so...
Okay. Because I pull out my adamantine longsword and I say, because I have that, and I thought that it might work, but then I guess we will buy something for it.
I mean, if you want, it could work, but, you would have to sell it.
And then we can just buy a drill.
Yeah, no worries. So, let's put it this way. I buy a small drill. That's about 50 gold pieces for a drill.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's say it's about half a day of work, to put in 2 holes, pull a leather strap through it, make sure that it doesn't move around too much, get some help from another master, to glue it in properly and everything. So let's say 60 gold pieces for parts, 40 for work, and we have a deal.
We have a deal. Perfect.
He shakes your hand. He expects payment up front, and for you to leave the lump of metal.
I will give him 100 gold pieces.
No worries, and he's gonna let you know you can collect it in 2 to 3, business days, which is every day in this world. So you're more than welcome to come back 3 days later to pick it up.
Perfect. I thank you very much. I will be back in 3 days. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Mariax, there's another thing that I want to speak to you about.
Yes.
Can you describe your god to me a little bit?
Well, it's the god of protection, basically. I called him Helm, the god of protection. And I chose him because I wanted.
We
raised
of the disease.
I was raised to protect the people of my town and everyone who needs it. Basically, that's why I chose him, and he basically gives me the strength, or gave me the strength to heal the people, and now gives me the strength to protect them with everything I have and save their lives. Yeah.
Beautiful. And if I'm correct, in Forgotten Realms, Helm is a giant man covered completely from head to toe in plate armor, carrying swords and shields and weapons, right?
Sounds right.
What's his divine, what do you call it, symbol? How do you recognize him as your god? Like if somebody else follows your god, or what kind of divine symbol you carry on your shield for others to know that you are a representative of this god?
It's a mixture. It's a very present shield. Basically a basic shield symbol. This on top and on the sides flat and goes down in a spike. And then on top of it, or slightly diagonal, is a big hammer with a big head, with some decoration around it.
Beautiful. So one of the nights that you were sleeping soundly in the tavern, I'm guessing, with your companions,
Yes.
doing something fun or something in their city somewhere, as you're sleeping, it's around midnight. Full moon is blaring through your window, illuminating the whole room in like this almost magical light. You will hear a knock on your door.
Okay, get up and open the door.
In front of you stands a man, exactly as you described, covered from head to toe in plate armor. He has a giant shield that goes down with a spike at the bottom, wielding a giant mace in his hands. And he gestures to you to step aside as he wants to enter the room.
I will step aside, give a motion to come in. Wordless.
He also is going to be wordless, and he's going to point towards bed to you for you to sit down, as he probably wants to discuss something with you.
I will. I will sit down. Hello.
As you sit down, he puts down his shield on the floor. He lifts up his hammer with two hands. He kind of kneels on one knee, and presents the hammer to you.
Like, okay, I step forward and I will touch the hammer. And if he lets me, I will take it in my hands.
And at this point, I believe Ethan, right? So you want to break your illusion, and you see that it's Ethan actually playing tricks on you.
I'll break my disguise and say, Merrimax. Thought it was your god, huh?
I told you to not mess with that, and I punch him in the face.
Well, I'll let you decide if, if you want to hold... You let him clobber you in the face. Beautiful.
Yes.
I guess this is the first time in your life where you use your new channel divinity and you realize you did like 13 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, probably yes. And I punch him. I punch him. He probably falls a little bit to the floor, and I tank him. And I look him in the eyes and say, "I saved your life and gave up my power, and that is what you do."
Calm down, cleric. It was just
let
a
him
joke.
go.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
And then I will storm out and walk a little bit through the city, and then go back inside, go to sleep again.
Yeah. I guess that's where we leave it, Mariex, for a little while.
That's fine.
You crafted your shield, you did... I'm guessing for the remaining 5 or whatever days, you're going to be helping out a little bit in the temple, not healing people, because you can't heal them anymore, but, just doing some...
Well, I can't heal them with magic, but I can do whatever I can to assist in any other way to heal and...
Of course, they probably incorporate you into shaving potatoes off, Because what use are you without being able to heal as a cleric?
Isn't he a medical man though? Can he do regular medicine?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe some medicine things, but
yeah.
Then again, they can heal them with
magic. This is a giant
magic,
capital city. They have hundreds of medically trained people that don't possess the threat of actually accidentally killing now. So
yeah.
But yes, he could technically use natural healing, or just being able to bandage somebody up if they have a cut or something along those lines. No problem.
Yeah.
You can help for a week. Outside of that, why don't we go for who's next in our goals? Ethan, why don't we speak? You said you bought a spell called Summon Familiar, and you're looking to get a sprite, correct?
Yeah, I'm looking for the sprite familiar.
As you're learning the spell, and you're researching the spell, you probably enter one of the libraries, magical libraries in a city. And as you're reading about sprites and imps and pseudo-dragons and all the other special familiars, you realize that these special familiars require you to forge a contract with them. If you want to have them as your familiar, that is perfectly fine. But you have to find them in the wilds, and you have to convince them to sign a contract with you. This contract has to be a two-way stream, where if they are to sign a contract with you, there's promises from both sides, with you promising to do something for them, and them promising to do something for you. And whenever this contract is fulfilled, that familiar is gone.
Is there sprites in town? Or no? In the Druid District or whatever?
That's a good question if there are sprites in town. I'm assuming so, but how about do you go finding them? Because they don't really show up just in the middle of the city flying about as their tiny little fae, How about do you go to find a little sprite?
So I know a couple episodes, or not sessions ago, that the druid, there's like a big forest in town, right? Where the druids hang out.
Indeed, there is one giant, not a forest, but like a park made for druids. They have a little druid grove in there. There's all sorts of different animals roaming the park, so druids can study them and learn how to transform into them eventually. But yes, there is a giant park specifically for druids here.
Probably first look there, and then ask probably one of the druids and be like, "Is there sprites in this park?" Just like a druid hanging out somewhere.
Give me a second, because for some reason I'm not able to find my notes on the druids.
This is after he recovers from getting punched by the cleric.
So
Yes.
how big is your shield, if you don't mind me asking? The magical shield.
Oh fuck.
How many HP can it actually cover, if that makes sense?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it is 12 HP.
So as he punches you in the face, why don't you roll me a D4 as well? Sorry, D3 for damage.
Yeah. So,
No worries. So you can feel that his punch was like, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm just gonna do what do you call it? I'm pissed off, but I don't want to kill you." And as he punches you, your shield absorbs the entire punch, but some sort of magic permeates from his fist, and you start losing your actual hit points as well as completely losing your shield. But outside of that, yes, you are able to enter the Druid Grove. You are able to probably seek out one of the random druids wandering about and ask them regarding a sprite. He will let you know that yes, there is definitely Fae in this park. They do tend to keep to themselves. However, if you want to communicate with them, you probably will have to find an entrance to the Feywilds.
oh. There's Feywilds here?
Of course.
How do I find the entrance?
Ah, you see, my friend, you have to be connected to nature to be able to find one. If the Feywilds or any of the Fey want you to find them, they will. If they wish to remain hidden, they also will do that.
What do you druids do? You pray, or... Yeah. I don't know what druids do, honestly. How do you get audience with a Fae?
We communicate with the forest, we communicate with the animals, with the trees, the grass, the flowers. We communicate with the Fae themselves. There's many ways to do it.
How do you do that? You just talk to a flower?
Of course. You see, you have your magics of casting fireballs and lightning bolts, killing stuff. Well, we try to preserve what is pretty. We don't burn the flowers. We speak to them. We speak to the trees. They whisper back answers that we seek.
Alright, I'll try then. I'll find a beautiful flower, okay? The most beautiful flower I could find.
Okay.
Wandering around. I'll fucking talk to it. Be like, hey, the Fae, I request a deal. I'm here to save this world from the curse, break the curse of this land, and I need help. That's what I'll say to the flower.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Give me a second.
I would have done it at disadvantage because he's half jokingly,
You
half
still
like,
did it,
guys,
though.
this
It's
is
fine.
bullshit. This is some bullshit. Fae shit.
Give me one moment, please.
They're gonna shoot you.
I mean, look, this is the wizard we've been protecting since session 1. Okay, it's kind of...
The one that constantly fucks with us. You mean?
We've been here.
I've already fucked with me.
At least 3 times we've been screwed into this. So if he dies this way, we can't save him. It's too late.
Yeah. Oh no. I
Primus could take on a sprite, though. Let's be honest here. Unless it's some other
Oh,
thing.
As you are
at 20s, okay? One-on-ones are fucking scary.
as you are speaking to the flower, like, "Hey, pretty flower, I want to make a deal. I want to save the world." You can see that half man, half goat, a satyr is looking at you from behind one of the trees, playing his small little blow instrument and just laughing at your ass. You would probably know that he is Fey. You would probably assume because he's half man, half goat.
Ah, Satyr. What's your name? I'm Primus.
What are you doing, man?
I'm trying to sign a contract with a sprite. I am on a mission to break the curse of this land, and I need help. And one of the help I think I would aid me greatly would be a sprite familiar. And that's what I'm. And the druid told me to talk to the plants. So I'm talking to plants.
Do you really think somebody will sign a contract to a man speaking to a fucking dandelion?
It's not a dandelion. I'm a powerful wizard. I don't know how Fey stuff work, honestly.
You're a powerful wizard, you say?
Yes.
Prove it to me.
I'll misty step towards him.
He's gonna misty step back at you and he's gonna say, "You see, I'm not a wizard, but I can do it. Why don't you summon an elemental or a wall of fire? Prove to me that you're powerful. Why don't you come off cold this tree? Make it lose its bark."
I'm not that powerful.
So how strong are you?
I have second circle spells. I could cast 3 second circle spells a day. It's not.
You're a beginner.
I'm a beginner.
But you're already seeking the help of the Fae? Sure.
Look, it was I was hoping the sprite would help me. Sprite would, help me become more powerful so I could break this curse.
As you say that, you see the tree that Satyr was standing behind kind of come to alive. There's a face at the back of his bark, and he's gonna look towards the Satyr and he's gonna say, "Come off cold me, really?" But outside of that, the Satyr is not gonna give you any meaningful information. It seems like you're gonna have to find the sprite in some sort of a different way. Perhaps there's even.
I'll go to fire. He's a druid. He should know this stuff.
Totally. Definitely.
Fire. I'm trying to find a familiar, a sprite to sign a contract with. How do I do this, Fire?
Oh, why do you need a... Are you thirsty?
No.
Why do you need a Sprite?
No, the fey creature sprite.
Yeah, why do you need a Sprite?
To be my familiar. It would aid me in my job.
Oh.
I can... There's a couple options. I could get a little devil guy as my familiar, but I feel like I don't want an evil devil guy. I want a good guy, I don't want to be evil.
Oh, yes. What? But I thought, you wizards always just got an owl. Why are you going for a Sprite?
They have certain properties that are superior to owls. They can sense alignment if you know that you're good or bad. They can. They also can go invisible. Those are the two main things that will aid us.
I see. Well, yeah, I could give it a try. I never really met a Sprite too much before. I kind of just sold them when passing through the swamp. Every few years, I've seen one pass by, but hey, maybe we get lucky. I go in the forest. I see what I can do for you. Okay, my friend.
All right, thank you, Fire.
C will go and see if you can find a sprite. Can I roll nature here to know the sort of the meaning and process behind how to do that?
So every druid communicates with the land very differently. Every druid looks for Fae very differently as well. For you, what I would like you to do is roll me an investigation check, because the park is so big, and obviously not the entire park is littered with Fae creatures.
Right.
Roll me an investigation to try and find them.
No, this makes look. I'm just gonna tell you that there's a reason why he only sees a sprite every few years. Okay. There's a -2 to this.
So with a 13 investigation, you're not going to be able to find a sprite or a pixie, but what you are going to find is, let me just pull out a picture for you. A second.
You know, my rituals for summoning a sprite might be a bit dangerous if we can't find one naturally. So, fortunately,
Worst case, I could summon demons, and then I can sign a contract with the demons. But I'd rather not do that.
I mean, didn't you meet that strange traveling religious guy? Do you think he was a demon?
No.
Okay.
So far, one of the Fae folk that you're going to find is something along the lines of this. It's a tiny rat-like creature that's, just like walking around, and there seems to be a small ball of light that, lingers around his ears and just floats around his head all over the place.
Oh, my good friend, how are you doing? Hello. Do you want to kind of call? I call Ethan over. Sorry, Chuck? No, not Chuck. Primus, sorry, Primus. I call Primus over, me and the wizard mixed up. Primus, I found you a potential friend. Come over here.
I'll walk over and I'll see the pig rat thing, I guess.
Yep, it's a tiny, like, the size of Pixie or a Sprite, a little rat.
Oh,
He has a tiny little pickaxe on one side, a spade on the other, and he's like, hello.
look at him. This would be a perfect familiar. He's cute. He's useful. He can dig.
Or you should see me dig. I swear. I'm better than them all.
Do I know what this thing is? Can I roll a check? I don't know what this thing is.
I would absolutely let Fire roll a check. I don't think you
Yeah.
have any idea who this is without doing any research on these creatures.
C's not asking any questions.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's the size of a sprite. He talks like a sprite. He moves quicker than a sprite. He can't cast magic like a sprite. But, I mean, when you're underground, you're effectively invisible.
What do you mean I can cast magic?
Oh, he can cast magic like a sprite, too. Look at that. This is basically a sprite. But
And as you insult him without being him apparently not being able to cast any spells, he's gonna cast silence on your face, and anything you say is gonna be like silenced, and he's just gonna look towards the wizard. What do you want?
I am on a quest to break the curse of this land, and I need help. I would like to find a sprite to be my familiar.
Oh, sprites are nasty. They think they're so much better than us. Oh, look at us, we can fly. But when it comes to going into tunnels, they shit themselves.
What sort of creature are you, friend?
I'm a Briganock.
Do I know what that is?
No idea.
A bigonaut.
A Briganock, yes.
Can you tell me where to find sprites? I wish to communicate with them.
Oh, I mean, there's all over the place. There's when there, he points somewhere, and you see nothing, as they're probably invisible somewhere. He says there's plenty of them, hay vials and stuff.
How do I strike up a conversation with one of them?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really like them, so I don't really talk to them. But
Oh.
usually they're protectors of a forest, right? So if you really want to, speak with a pixie, you probably go outside of the city in some sort of magical forest, and you do some shenanigans there, and then they're gonna be angry and come speak to you.
I don't really want to become their enemy, and I don't wish to destroy forests either.
But you see, the problem with sprites, right? You say you want to sign a contract with them, right?
Yeah, basically.
You see, sprites are good-hearted by nature, okay? And they're heart seers. A sprite can tell if the person is good or bad by just looking at them. So if you've done any evil deeds in the past, chances are you're never gonna speak to a sprite.
Okay.
I think back. Have I done anything actually evil?
You literally magic missile peasants like a couple sessions ago.
Yeah,
No,
I see would be
fuck.
like nodding his head furiously. It's like, oh, no, he's silenced, but you can kind of like make it like he's mouthing the words. Oh, I think we're done here.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dug It Out. You seem like good folk.
He's gonna give you a fist bump, like a tiny fist raises to your ankle size, and he's waiting for a fist bump.
Anyways, time to go with the demon pathway. Fire.
Oh,
As you don't give him a fist bump, he's gonna
Yeah,
fire you and leave.
you just projected him. It's like, yeah, fuck it. I think you should have taken him as your familiar.
I'm not taking that.
Okay, you can walk with your devil.
Maybe give me a second.
There's a spell to summon demons. I'm just not that level yet.
Yes, he does.
So I could once I become level 5, I could learn that spell and then summon a bunch of demons until I get a imp. So
Fire, during this 1 week of downtime, the ritual that is supposed to be include you into the ranks of the druids is supposed to be happening. Am I correct?
Yeah, let's go for it. He's going.
Do you remember the name of the druid, the arch druid that you spoke with before?
Yes, give me a moment. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Ethan's be right back.
You should have definitely taken that thing.
Those things are amazing, actually.
I looked it up. Yes.
Those things are amazing, actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why
Okay, never mind. I don't have his name.
They have some pretty strong spells.
I asked for his name too. How do I not have it?
I did have notes taken of this, but this was back when I was in a different country, so the notes are left on a different computer at the moment.
Yeah, this was the what part of the 3-day or the session that we kind of were 3 people on. I think.
What's his name? Sequoia. Sorry, Brownbeard.
That he? Yes, it's something beard.
Brownbeard, yes.
Do I have? Oh, let's control F.
Yes. So, if you want to go with the ritual, they will greet you into the ranks. The ritual is going to happen at the dead of night. You will be inaugurated into their ranks. During the ceremony, you are surrounded by fey creatures, by druids, by animals, as if during this ritual, even animals are speaking to you. You don't need to cast any spells, and you are able to comprehend what they're saying. And it will magically be let known. What do you think about your heart? This is something out of character. Does your character have a good heart or a bad heart?
A good heart.
A good heart. Does would your character do evil deeds if that meant like furthering his own goals?
To protect the forest, yes, but not evil as in like wealth.
Murdering peasants.
Yes, he's not going to murder peasants, but if murdering peasants protected the forest, then he would do it. Evil
Okay.
actions, not evil ambitions and selfishness.
No worries at all. And one more question I have, because this depends what first task they're gonna give you as a part of their circle. Is another question I have is first of all was if you're pure of heart. Second of all is would you do evil deeds? And the third one is does your character want to uphold balance? In the sense, if one kingdom is stronger than the other, would you help the weaker one no matter what, or would you help the one that's where your goals align with? Let's say if Michael Dynasty was to conquer the kingdom and make one big one rather than, have 5 or 6 different ones. Who would you support in this venture?
Balance. Nature must always be kept in balance. I feel like that's what he would believe. That like if one dynasty conquered the other, then the environment's gonna change.
Beautiful. So you do have the pure beliefs of a druid. All 3 of the questions are answered purely druidical, let's put it this way. In this situation, your first task that they are going to give to you is indeed the investigation of the giants. Essentially, the giants are getting ready for war. You were informed of this last time you spoke to Brownbeard, and he's going to say, this is currently the biggest threat we have to the nature and the balance of this realm. And it has to stop. The giants have to go back into their mountains and they have to sleep. These volcanoes, them forging these adamantite and mithril weapons, armors, have woken up the volcanoes in the mountains from 1,000-year slumber. And ash has covered 2 kingdoms now, halting a lot of food supply, a lot of animals are dying, and a lot of kingdoms are getting weaker. You need to stop these giants. No, like any means necessary, if that makes sense. And he will offer you a couple of choices of items per se, which could help you in your goal to do this. If you want, because I would give you the pipes of haunting, because you have asked for that item, right?
I don't mind. I'm just here for the cool shit, so whatever. Tell me what they're offering.
So they're gonna give you 3 items in particular. The first item is gonna be the Ring of the Moon Druid. So for any druid that is not of the moon variety, this ring would let you transform with the same properties as a moon druid would. So that would help you, turn into beastly forms of higher CR ratings, or even, flying or walking speed. But essentially, it just lets you transform exactly the same as a moon druid would.
Yeah.
The second one would be Eldrum's Gift. In the spoilers tab, you see a dagger that's made entirely out of emerald, right? The one that we spoke about the snakes having, but I'll let you have this dagger, as this seems quite druidic to me. And they will give you this Emerald Eruption dagger. You can see all the properties and everything there. If you want to keep note it down, that one's for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they will let you choose one potion, any potion you want from the books of rare or lower rarity.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I think he has a. Let me think about the potions. And so I receive all 3 rewards, or just I choose?
All 3 rewards.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Whoa. And the brown beard, he is going to give you not robes per se, but it's going to be a clothing to inaugurate you into their ranks. They will give you some more information regarding how their ranks work, and different colored apparel, let's put it this way, means you're of a different rank in the circle. So what you have right now is the beginner's clothing. It's completely gray in color. It doesn't have many intricate weavings or anything along those lines. It's specifically something that you are recognizable, but you don't stand out in any way, shape, or form yet.
Yeah. I think specifically since we're dealing with giants, he would request a potion of mind control.
Is it of rare or lower quality?
Yes.
You may absolutely take a potion of mind control.
Perfect. He'll take mind control. Hold on. This actually matters.
There is
Oh.
beast and humanoid that are rare, and monster is very rare.
No monster, but the human and beast is kind of interesting. Let's do fucking dominate beast. That's cool. Maybe like we'll have a battle buddy that will send at a giant. We'll do mind control beast. Well, I don't know where that will lead us, but there might be like some.
Beast is specifically an animal.
Yeah.
A humanoid is specifically like a human, a halfling, etc. A monster would be a giant. So you would know that with a humanoid or a beast, you're not able to control a giant.
Yeah. I'm just looking for like a battle buddy. It's kinda
Battle
cool.
money. Okay.
So, you know what? Let's go with humanoid. Maybe we'll meet like some super cool, dope ass warrior and see along the way, like, hey, we need your help. And then he's like, nah, I got a family. And then we're like, nope, you gotta help us. So we'll go with this.
Yes, but as you are aware, this potion lasts only for 1 hour, so keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Yes. We can.
Beautiful.
Hey, we can make the most of an hour. I believe in us.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
All right. That's all I have then. Thank you so much. I'll note this on my sheet.
No worries at all. And Emmanuel, why don't we do you last, right? You mentioned to me that you would like to explore how the Thieves Guild works a little bit more in depth, and why don't we do exactly that? Who do you approach to speak regarding your promotion in the family? Do you approach Mr. Patrick Stargaze, or do you approach Coldman, your contact in the family?
I think it'd be Coldman. I would want to speak to Patrick Stargaze and let him know about the failure of the last mission. But, you know, if that's not important, yeah, we'll just skip that and go to Coldman.
You do want to speak to Patrick Stargaze, right?
Yeah, just to let him know what happened. I mean, I'm sure he knows, but, like, debrief and whatnot.
Yeah, as you enter the tavern, you know, where Patrick's sitting, you can see him lift up his gaze at you. He's gonna usher you to come closer, you know, and speak to him. He's gonna say, hello.
Hi, Patrick. As I'm sure you know, the last mission did not go according to plan. Apparently that, I don't know, Demi God or whatever could control minds, so I could not finish. I could not
Yeah.
finish what I wanted. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it seems, you know, you win some, you lose some, right? Right, boy?
Yeah, seems that way.
Do you want to do another one for me? Very similar. Another one of them laying in a crypt. I just need the stag item.
Let me talk to my mother. I don't know if they're enthusiastic about that right now. I'll talk to them and I'll talk to you.
All right. Okay. And this time he is gonna give you a pouch of 50 gold pieces, and he's gonna say, "Well, at least he tried to do the job. You didn't succeed, but that's for the troubles."
Oh, thank you. And Bern is actually surprised because he thought he was getting nothing for this. So, 50, yeah.
Yeah, he sees the surprise on your face, and he's like, "Well, we need to take care of the family. You know what they say? Even though you're just an acquaintance, you're helping us out. So, you know."
Very good. I'll do better next time. And
Indeed.
with that, I think he'll get up, talk to Coldman, do his little weird shubadabadoo speak, and try to figure out what to do about increasing in the rank. What is important to them, what they're trying to do.
Goldman is gonna nod a little bit. So I know we haven't discussed this in the past very much, but there's essentially 3 different ranks in the family, or 4 different ranks, I should say. The lowest rank you can have is an acquaintance. Acquaintance is someone who does an odd job here and there, you know, for a little bit of money from the family, but you don't really have any connections, or not connections per se, but you don't have any responsibilities with a family to upkeep. The next rank would be an uncle or an aunt, meaning that you are inaugurated into the family, but you at the same time have responsibilities, but at the same time the family supports you more, be it financially, be it helping you with certain quests, or be it helping you with items, etc. Then you have the rank of father or mother, which is one of the highest ranks in the family. It's just the second one from the top. There's not many mothers and fathers, but they're the ruling people essentially of the family. In the capital city, every family has about, let's say, 10 mothers or fathers that are ruling the family. And on top of mothers and fathers, there's always one grandfather or grandmother. Essentially, that would be like the king of thieves or the king of beggars from Witcher 3. And that's the person that's ruling the underground of your family in particular. His say is final, and anything you say goes, essentially. So at the moment, you are an acquaintance and you ask him how to get inaugurated officially into the family and become an uncle, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Down.
Sorry. Yeah. Coleman nods for a second. He's like, yes, 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 yes. So you want to be part of the family? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Are you ready for the responsibilities as well? Sometimes they go on raids. Sometimes they go fighting other families. When they ask for you, you need to be there.
Yeah, I mean, if this is what is required of me, then it will be done.
Good, good. Look, I'll speak to my father because, I only have contact to one of the superiors. I don't even know who the remaining of them are. But I'll speak to the father that I'm familiar with. Give me a couple days. Come back in a couple of days, and we can discuss with him. Or I'll discuss with him and relay the information of how to do it.
Awesome, awesome. Also, and he'll bring out the cloak that he's took from the demigod lady, and he'll be like, is there something you can do with this? I got this from a very powerful person, and it seems to be useful for something, but, I'm not magically inclined.
Yeah, he's gonna take the what do you call it? The linen from your hands. He's gonna look at it, and he's like, "What's this?"
A demigod's clothing.
Demigod's clothing. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. It's not normal, but hey. I'm wondering if we could figure out something to do with it. Maybe I can use it somehow. Craft it into something. I don't know. If you have any connections that have an idea.
Okay, okay. He nods, like, yes. I'll see what I can do for you. Yeah, yeah. No worries. Okay. Yeah. A couple days later, I'm guessing by that time, Fire's ritual has passed. He's wearing some sort of fancy new robes or whatever. Ethan is pissed off as he didn't get his little sprite familiar. Mariax is
I have a
bouncing.
question. I have a question.
Yes.
At the ritual for fire, were there sprites?
Plenty of them.
Was I invited? I was not
You
invited.
were not invited.
You were definitely not invited.
Oh no, you were not invited.
I love it.
You screwed the yeah, no.
I had to laugh so hard.
It's fucked. It's right.
Sorry.
No worries at all. But yes, a couple days later, you come back to the family. They give you the garb back, but he says, "Can we buy it off you?"
What does it do?
Well, it doesn't do anything right now, but it can be crafted into magical items, or it can be used as an ingredient for magical potions, or scrolls, or literally anything.
I'd like to use it if possible. If we can craft it in something for me, that'd be great.
Okay, okay. What do you have in mind? What are you looking for? Maybe we can arrange a trade, as they say.
Yes. I would like something to make me either more stealthy. Well, actually, I have that already. Let's see. Something to increase my movement and dexterity, or
Your
protect me from saves. Yes, to increase my saves would be good.
How about give me 2 minutes? And he kind of runs to the lead room, the lidded room. He comes back 2 minutes later. He says, "I give you, well, not I, but they give you. How does a cloak of protection plus 200 gold pieces sound?"
Wait, and I get 200 gold pieces?
Uh-huh.
Is this a cloak protection plus 2 or 1 or 3? What's going on here?
No, just a cloak of protection. Plus 1 AC, plus 1 to saves.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know this thing is actually worth more. Like, I know it's worth a lot more than this, but I could use that. Would you, out of character, would you guys have a problem with that or no?
I really don't. No, actually.
Ethan, fire? No. Well, if that's
Nope.
okay.
I guess not.
I'll take it. I'll do it.
Beautiful. You can note down 1 cloak of protection on your sheet. It's +1 to AC and +1 to saves. It does require attunement, so keep that in mind when you're counting your attunement items.
Yes.
And you please note down 200 gold pieces. I know you guys have gotten quite a bit of gold now. Is there any sort of shopping you guys want to do? Is there anything in particular you want to purchase, or?
Yes. I think this would be party funds. We would like to buy a decanter of water.
Endless water.
Endless water. Yeah. No, not just water. Endless water, please.
A decanter of water.
Yeah.
Just one ration.
Specify to the merchant that we mean endless water.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, that's actually like the thing. We need that.
Any spells I should get? Do we need?
There's lots of cool spells. What do you want?
Don't forget you're always able to purchase spell scrolls and like common and uncommon potions. If you guys need some healing potions, you're able to purchase those.
That's what I wanted to do. Quick question. I can heal, but can I still use the Spare the Dying
Absolutely.
to stabilize someone?
Absolutely.
Nice. Okay, that's great. Then I don't need a healer skill. So
There's 2 different types of decanters of endless water. Okay? So the first one that you notice people selling is just a decanter of endless water plain, which is just, endless water there. You're able to drink from it. It produces about 5 gallons of water a day. No problems. The second one is the one by the books, the one that has a bigger mouth and is able to use the geyser function. The one that gushes water.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
so
much are they?
So the regular decanter of endless water is going to be 400 gold pieces, while the decanter of endless geyser water is going to be 650.
Do we need the geyser, guys?
I mean, none of us drink unholy amounts of water, right?
Is 5 pounds? Is the one enough for all 5 of us, or is it like only enough for one of us?
It's enough for the all of you plus your animals and anybody
Yeah,
else.
it's not a geyser, but it's over the course of the day still a lot of water, right?
It does require for one of you to be attuned to it. Just a heads up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for now. It's fine, I guess.
Boots of Elvenkind are the Tumen, right?
They are, I believe. Let me double check.
I have no attunement slots, so. Oh no, I have the fang has to be attuned, right?
Sorry?
The Fang of Will Summoning is
Absolutely,
attuned. Yeah.
That's a Tumen for sure.
No, Boots of Elvenkind do not require attunement.
Cool. So I think I only have 1 attunement slot for my cloak. Everything else is pure, just medium cool.
Does the cloak need attunement?
Yeah, cloak for sure does. That thing's crazy. Plus the 1 AC, plus the 1 saves.
The cloak of protection,
It does absolutely require attunement.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
And
Yeah, I mean, I can attune to it if you guys want, and we can definitely pay for it.
Well, I can too. I think any of us can attune to it
Let's
right
give
now.
it to the cleric, because I feel like it makes sense, because you're also the person who, like, naturally has the ability to purify water, so...
Yeah. Can we, David? Do we have a residence or something where we permanently are set up in this city right now?
so I'm assuming that Mariax definitely does not. Burner absolutely has a permanent residence in here. He grew up in the city. He's from here. So does Primus. Primus can crash in his family home. But I believe that both Fire and Mariax, both of you are not from the capital city. So both of you do need to pay for your housing. For the 2 of you, for a week is going to be 7 gold pieces. Whoever wants to.
Well, I then will approach Burner and ask him if I can store some of my items in his house.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We go to Burner's house. It's
So
just a small
yeah.
square in the hole, like a hole in the wall. It's this big.
Yeah. I'd also like to approach Burner, but the difference is C is asking for 7 gold to pay for the inn.
Just stay in my house.
Okay.
Can we stay in Burner's house?
It's not that big. It's going to be cramped, but
Hey.
yes, probably. It's
Kind
not
of a tight
It's
squeeze.
going to be a
but,
tight
you know.
squeeze. But
Primaz's house? You're not gonna ask Primaz? He
Uh,
lives in a mansion.
You have you came fresh out of the academy.
Fine, as you get home one of these days, you probably are avoiding your home. You get home and your father just has a going at you. You came to me to lend a horse to you. You fucker, you left home, you ignore us, and you ask me for a horse. Really now?
I gave the horse back. I didn't need it. I was going on an adventure, and I didn't want. I just needed a horse for one day, and I came here. I know you have horses, and I.
But how
gave-
low have you fallen to ask for one of our servants for 75 gold pieces? How low?
I didn't ask
low,
for
I
gold.
guess.
Yes, you did. He calls over the butler that you asked for gold and the horse, and he's like, "Go on, tell me what you told me." And he relays the information where you asked for gold. You didn't give. He didn't give you the gold. Then you asked for a horse, and then you didn't. He didn't give you the horse, and he's like, your father just looking at you and probably is gonna kick you out of the house if you want to say anything to him.
I'm gonna give the guy like the death stare.
You give him the death stare, but your father's like, "Go on, get out, get."
Whoa! You're gonna kick me out for asking for some? I was down low.
Yeah, and you ask for a servant instead of your own father? Get the
We're
fuck
here.
out of my home!
You weren't here. I've been going on adventures.
You're
I
old enough
fought
to
a
make your own
demigod.
living. You're. Excuse me?
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'm going on adventures. It's costly. You know how much adventures cost?
Of course I do. I'm a merchant.
I got 4 other guys. Or 3 other guys, and they eat like pigs. And now, if we want to take a mule, we have to feed the mule, and the mule eats like grass and shit.
I'm sorry, who are you associating with? Introduce me to these whippersnappers.
Oh no.
Sure. And I'll find them wherever they are. Follow me. I'll show you where they are.
You'd probably take them to Burler's home where they're all sleeping, in a 5x5, three guys.
When I'm walking over there,
on the wall, it's just blank room.
when I'm walking over there, I'm
Well, now there's a battle axe and a shield on the side laying down.
A boulet shield. That's a pillow.
when I'm walking over there, I'll explain. These guys, I got a cleric, a druid, good guys. Cleric, you know what clerics are like, right?
Do I hear them?
No,
you're
he's
fine.
walking by, and you were all
Ah, okay.
snoring in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cleric, everything, and I'll show them. I'll knock on the door. This is where they're staying.
If
All
you
three
knock
of you
on the
sleeping.
Door. I think Burner gets up, like, kind of paranoid a little bit. Like, you'll see he'll grab, like, a dagger, put it behind his back. His shirt's off, but he's got a dagger behind his back, and he's gonna go to the door, like, barely crack it open. Look outside, like, who is it? Oh! What's going on? And he'll open the door.
Prime Mass. This is my dad.
Hello, sir. And then you're like, guys, we have company. And he'll
I stand up. Say hello, sir. I'm Murex.
As you introducing yourselves, he kind of smells the room that probably smells like a pigsty, and he looks towards Primus and he's like, "You cannot associate with these men."
What do you mean by that?
I was not speaking to you.
Who do you think you are?
I am. What's your last name, Primus?
I don't have one.
They don't have one. They're
We're
not
not
merchants.
We're not nobles.
Merchants
Yeah,
don't have last names. They're just really.
I think they actually do. It'd be like
No, merchants
I-
definitely do.
Yeah,
they
merchants
do.
definitely do.
Merchants definitely do.
Yeah, they are upper class.
I'm as
Octavius,
Nate.
Raphael,
a Nate family.
Nate,
Cortez.
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 He's gonna give all 4 names that you just gave me now. No, I'm just joking. He's gonna say, my name is Gary.
You know what? I
Nate."
don't give a shit who you are. Fuck off.
Oh,
And I turn around and go inside.
you tell him.
I guess you were right about the cleric. Fuck him.
I didn't say anything. I just said he's a cleric. You know how clerics. Even Merrimax will agree that clerics are a little, they're a little different, right, Merrimax?
Fuck you.
He's a little hot-headed, but these guys are good folk. He's a cleric. Fire. You're a druid, right?
Yeah.
You can cast spells.
Yes.
As your father points a finger towards a burner, and he's like, "This man, I hate him most. Both of you got a bounty on your heads for killing people of all things."
And I look at Burn and say, "You have a bounty?"
Remember when you killed those people in the kingdom that we went to? Yeah.
There's
They attacked us.
You killed people? We remember we weren't there.
It was different
we
PCs,
told
right?
You guys. Yeah, we told you guys. I think.
Oh, I no, he wasn't there when we saw the poster.
Yeah, you didn't see it. Yeah. Yeah, like
I saw that. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mary Max. It's a long story.
Primas, look, you cannot associate with murderers and killers. It's giving a bad name to the family. We're losing our business.
Well, it can't be worse than how you.
I am
behave.
not speaking to peasants. Shut up.
Ooh.
This
Look.
Burner just working out, like doing push-ups and pull-ups, calisthenics on the side. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
They are standing outside, right?
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
entering this room.
I will just close the door.
Look, Father. I'm a young wizard. I'm a beginner wizard, right? Like, beggars can't be choosers for groups, right?
You
I got a
most
good-
certainly can. You never asked me for help. I can get round up 3 good boys, give them weapons, make them into soldiers. You can go adventuring with them. Why you have to associate with murderers and clerics of all sorts?
I open the door again and cast silence on him. Shut
As
the
you-
fuck up.
As you begin casting silence at a merchant in the middle of city,
Yeah, I would.
he's probably gonna get scared shitless of you casting spells at him. He's gonna run through the city looking for guards to arrest you.
Alright. Mariax, you gotta... I'll stay behind as my father runs. Marimax, you gotta learn how to chill, you know?
I let as he runs off, I let the spell fizzle.
You let the spell fizzle, but you still casted a spell in the middle of the city at a noble. Not a noble, but a merchant.
He's gonna be screaming.
Yeah.
He shall be. I think we may have to lay low a bit, guys. Or
No, I'll explain it. You just cast silent. The guards will be like, they'll come over and be like, and I'll say sorry, you'll be fine.
you can say I wanted to heal you.
And you cast the wrong spell.
Well, how does your dad know what spell I cast?
Yeah, he
sure.
wouldn't know. It's fine.
Alright. Till the guards.
Yeah. A couple minutes later, your father comes back with about 3 guards, and the 4th one being a sergeant or of a higher rank, as obviously
Is
they
it
take
Sergio?
matters of. It is not Sergio.
Darn it.
Sergio the sergeant. They come back with 4 guards. They take this pretty seriously. Threatening a merchant. He's shouting at the guards to arrest the cleric, as he was casting spells at me. He was meaning to kill me as we were having a verbal disagreement, and he started casting spells. You guys want to say anything as these guards are approaching towards?
I'm like,
the room?
whoa! I didn't mean to kill him. I just
Or
look, and I let my hand light up. with a light cantrip.
Yeah,
I didn't want to mean him harm.
You cast cantrip, but these guys seem determined to apprehend you. Do you let them apprehend you, or do you fight your way through them?
No,
I'll stop. I'll get in the middle. Calm down, calm down. He just casted a spell. It wasn't...
As you
My father
try to get in
overreacted.
the middle, roll me an athletics check.
Okay. Okay, hold on. My character sheet's loading. Fuck. There we go. Athletics. Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Yeah, so one of the guards, you kind of push him away for a second, but the second guard kind of bonks you with a shoulder, and you just go flying to the side a little bit as you keep going towards Mariax, and they pull out shackles trying to apprehend you. Would you
My
like to
fa-
do anything?
My father overreacted. I'll grab the guard. My father's overreacting. He just cast... I would probably know the spell, right?
As you keep disturbing the guards, the sergeant is gonna say, "Boy, this is the matter of law. We don't want to arrest you too."
What law is that? You just arrest me because someone accuses me of something nobody can prove?
Not somebody, but a merchant of all people. Plus, we have ways of checking once you're apprehended if there was something happening or not.
So
No worries, if you're innocent, you're gonna be let go. If you are not, you're gonna be apprehended for longer, or potentially even killed, depending on what actually happened.
I'm a cleric.
Ain't nobody care about you. You're not a merchant, you're not a noble. Why would we care about clerics? They're all over the land. Are you telling me clerics can do no harm?
I'm a servant of the gods. You know what?
And I'm a servant of a king. So, if you guys want to roll initiative, we can roll it now. If you
I
keep
lay
arguing
down. I say to them, it's fine, okay, and I lay down my weapon, come with you, and I grab my sword carefully and slowly and give it to Burner and let him take me with him.
Yeah. So, Primaz, if you want to speak to your father, you're more than welcome to do so, but your father seems to be going like ballistic at these guys, cursing them out and arresting them, casting spells at a merchant of all people. How dare you? And then shit like that.
I'll wait until he calms down and I'll come back. I'll come ask him, and I'll tell Miramax. I'll come when he I'll go to the prison and I'll talk to them. Okay? I'll try to break you out.
You do you.
Mariax, there is going to be a wizard that's going to be casting a couple spells on you. Before he casts the spells, he will ask you politely to let him cast the spells without you resisting them.
Can you tell me what you cast?
Of course, I will be casting to investigate what happened. I will be seeing into the past to see what spells you were casting and what exactly happened, what kind of discussion you were having, and what was being done.
Oh, sure. I won't resist. And I won't.
Yeah, you don't resist. He casts his spells. He nods for a second. He says, I understand. He seems to be a bit bigoted, per se. That's still no reason to do anything against the higher class. This is going to be a valuable lesson for you, Mr. Cleric. That some people are just born with slightly different rules than we are.
You're right. I'm. If it helps at anything, I'm sincerely sorry about it.
Unfortunately for you, because I was to cast these spells, there is going to be a charge for you to be let go from the jail.
How much?
Well, I only casted a level 2 spell, so that's going to be 120 gold pieces. 100 for me casting a spell, and 20 for the guards having to be brought to you.
Well, I have 100 on me right now. My acquaintance, what's it called?
Acquaintances?
Acquaintances, thank you. They will have the rest if we can arrange something right there. We can get someone. I expect one of them come here anyway, so we can wait for them.
Does anybody go there? Burner, what do? Do you follow or do you just keep exercise? Exercising, sorry.
Burner is probably exercising, and then when they're getting ready to leave, he'll get his clothes on, get ready to go. He's gonna go. I don't know. I guess because this is happening to Mariax, he's going to actually go to the temple. And
Yeah.
he goes to the temple, and he'll go to whoever Mariax prays to. He knows the name because he's traveled with him, but I don't remember. Helen, yeah. He'll go to her, like, statue or whatever, or a priest or something like that. Actually, he'll just go to her statue. And he'll be like, first I want to say thank you for saving my life. Second, I'm a man who takes lives. But I recognize when a debt needs to be paid. So if there was something you required me to help with Maria's situation, to restore him or to help him along the way, let me know and I will do it.
Are you praying loudly or quietly in your mind?
I don't know how to say loudly, but he is like, speaking it out. And if
Roll me a religion check.
Yeah.
DC 18.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
18. Oh shit.
My inspiration. I'm kidding. 14.
14. You don't. Nothing of interest happens. You pray. You ask the god to give you some guidance of what needs to be done. But your prayers are left unanswered. As a man praying to the god of protection and life, saying, I take lives, but I'm gonna do what you ask me for. Nobody speaks back to you.
It's all good. I didn't expect much to happen. But if that, maybe Mariax will have an answer for me if something happens, but he kind of expected not to, like, get anything crazy going on here. If something did happen, he was going to do it, but if not, it's whatever. And then he's like, oh yeah, I got to go save your boy. He did something stupid again. So, he's going to go to, he's going to go back to the house, figure out if anybody's there, grab them, take them to the jail, but if not, go straight to the jail, and then see if he can get him out.
As you go to pray, and you come back to the house, you probably still see Primaz and Gary in a heated argument. Like, these are my friends, but they're good for nothing, but these are my friends.
Yeah. I'm like, well, yeah, that happens. And if no one's there at the house, he'll just go and, get Burner out. I mean, get Mariax out.
Yeah. So as whoever wants to head to jail, you guys are able to head to jail. You understand, they tell you that there's only 20 gold pieces left on his release, essentially, at this point, as he paid majority of it off. You guys are able to pay the 20 gold, I'm assuming, right?
I mean, I definitely have it. I don't know if anybody else wants to pay it, but I'll pay it. So I paid that. That's gone. He's out. He's free. Yeah. And then I'll talk to Mariax. We're like, Mariax, I understand your frustration, but
thank you for getting me out here.
No problem. You just don't pull a Primaz, all right? Don't do what he.
Yeah, I won't just I won't say that in here, by the way, David. As we go away, I say to them, man, I won't murder someone just because he's getting on my nerves, but I didn't want to hear any more words of this dipshit.
I understand, but these upper class.
But thanks for bailing me out, man. Thank you.
I mean, you've saved me countless times. I've helped you countless times. We're in this together.
Yeah,
we are in this together.
We are all friends, all right. Look,
that's High School Musical, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that. I don't know.
I must also say we tend to get jailed quite often. This is 2 sessions in a row, or maybe 3 sessions, or we just ended up in some form of jail, whether it's an ice jail.
It's a highest magic. It's a high magic campaign. Y'all keep trying to fuck with like high level casters and big cities with level 2 spells.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I think all this goes back to Primaz. Okay. Primaz has a father, and he fucks us.
Yes, I agree so much. So, after I get out of jail, I will go to the smith. I guess it's a couple of days passed, so...
I'm assuming by this time you already had your Boule shield.
Okay.
Okay, can you say me what it does?
It's a normal shield, it just like a 3 AC instead of 2.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was like.
What?
I thought it was +3 on the shield for some reason.
Plus 3 shield would be insanity at this point.
I know. That's why I thought it was crazy that you would give that to me.
How much does it weigh? Does it weigh 12 pounds? Just like the...
It weighs 13 pounds now instead of the usual 3, but it's 3 AC, plus it has the capabilities to be enchanted quite heavily, as it is of high quality material.
That's what I thought. So for now, I will keep it on myself.
Okay.
Fire, if you want to purchase a shield that's made entirely out of wood or a different material in the capital city, you're more than welcome to do so.
Okay, I'm thinking about that. But also, I feel like I could get a shield, but it's also super cool if I have, like, the dagger as my spellcasting focus, and then, like, a spell jammer feather. So then I'm just fucking dual wielding sharp sticks.
Oh, I could have given you just my normal shield.
Well, hold on. I could buy a normal shield, but like
No, we
I don't know how
have
much
one.
more
That's
it's
what
gonna
I say.
save me. My AC is just really, really low. I have like AC 13. If I get a shield, I'm AC 15.
By the way, sorry, for Eldrum's gift, okay, the DC is not 17, it's 14. 17 is quite ridiculous.
That is.
Yeah,
that's
that's a nice dagger, right? It beats my skill with the what's it called? Yeah.
I don't know. If you go down, I am definitely taking that dagger and I'm going to use it.
No, you are taking the dagger and fucking bailing. Okay, if I go down and I'm dying, first thing you see, like, I imagine my druid would be like, he doesn't even need to tell you. This shit is like emerald. Like, this thing just looks dope as fuck. So, I think you'd definitely take it if you saw the opportunity.
But it's all
and I'm like,
gravy. I guess we go, unless you guys need more shopping, then we should probably get back together and discuss what we're going to do. We definitely want to buy the cant of endless water.
Yes. I don't have any money left, so that's a bummer.
Sorry, Emmanuel, you are still supposed to have a meeting with Coldman regarding the inauguration into the family.
True. Yeah, let's do that first then.
Actually, before I forget what I'm going to do. When my father comes down next day or whatever, I'll go to him and I'll say, I'll knock and I'll get a meeting with him. I'll be like, look, clerics are gonna cleric, okay? But how about this? I think they're good people. How about you pay someone, or I'll pay for someone to come along and report back to you what he sees. See that we're good people. We're doing good stuff. I battled a demigod. I'm doing good tasks. Okay, I'm doing good shit.
If you battled the demigod, how are you alive, boy?
Well,
Point.
Little high tales and fairy tales don't, you know. I don't care about them. I just care that you're surrounded by good people doing good things.
yes, I'll show you what happened, and I'll cast silent image, and I'll to my best recollection show the image of us battling the demigod in ice.
So you show him an image of you hacking at a woman who is imprisoned in ice.
And us stabbing each other constantly.
Good idea, bro. Good idea.
Your father looks at that, and he's like, son, it's not okay.
It was so. To add some more detail.
What detail? You are hitting each other. You're casting spells at your friends, and there's a lady trapped in there. Instead of saving her, you're hacking at her head, putting torches to her neck, and burning her alive. What is wrong with you?
No, father.
I forbid you from adventuring. You're coming with me. We're going to get you a farm in somewhere in Vihln dynasty until you become a good, decent man.
Well,
Father, she was an evil demigod. And we were trying to reclaim her ring for the Vihln dynasty.
What the fuck are you even talking? No!
And I'll change the silent image and I'll zoom in on her finger and be like, the ring, we were trying to acquire the ring.
He was trying to steal from an imprisoned lady, son.
And now I remember why I never talked to my father.
Look, come with me. We're going to the orcs. We're gonna do one trade. We come back and we go to the Vihln dynasty together. I don't want to lose you, my son, because you're doing some bad things. You're getting bounties on your head. You're killing people. You're torturing poor ladies strapped to ice thrones.
Yeah, and he says we are the bad people. By the way,
True, like it's his son. It's really his son.
Yeah, but that's the same like in real life how mothers, is like, oh, he got to the bad crowd.
that's totally true.
How about this? We'll go on this trip. I'll accept. I'm not just. I could just run away, and I don't want to. Okay, you're my father. How about I bring my friends on this trip, and I'll show you that they're good people. Clerics may be hot-headed, angry all the time, but they're good people. This guy is a good person. And how about I try to show you that? We'll bring the party over, my friends over. We'll go to the orcs. You could be with them a little bit longer, and we'll see how it goes. How about that? I'm sure there's something we could find to do there.
You want me to travel with a cleric that tried to kill me?
He didn't try to kill you. He just cast silence on you because he was pissed off. He's hot-headed, okay? He didn't try to kill you.
If I wanted to, he would be dead.
I'm pretty sure if he wanted, he could have killed the entire party too.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, absolutely. He could take the entire guard system to come kill us.
Yeah, probably
No,
true.
keep kind of challenging the system like we're like level 12. Like we're not even that strong.
Is my father a wizard?
No, your father is definitely not a wizard, but as a merchant, he definitely has retainer knights that he not purchased, but like he rents every month. So he has like high-level fighters accompany him like on his journeys and everywhere else.
Probably has a
If that makes sense.
So he himself is a dipshit, but he has money.
Yeah,
And I'll
he
make
himself is a peasant. Not a peasant, but like a level 1,
Yeah.
regular human. But he's surrounded by high-level characters that are protecting him and doing his bidding for money.
So I probably could have killed him, but it would have costed my life.
It would have cost us all
Yeah.
our lives, probably. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, a cleric
than mine.
probably would revive him, so.
yeah.
So, how does that sound? We bring him. You have those knights. I know. Charles, the knight that you always hire. He could easily kill this cleric. This cleric is nothing to him, right? So if that cleric tries to do anything, I won't stop him. How does that sound?
And what is this gonna prove to me? That they're good people?
They're good people, yeah.
Okay, they're good people, but how do you... Sorry, Emmanuel, you're a human, right?
Yeah, human.
Okay, so how do you explain that must leave one killing peasants with you and and the officers with you in the Venom Fang's domain?
We were attacked by the kobolds. They asked for payment to pass, and we did not accept.
That's not what the news said.
Well, the only news you got was from whoever was left standing after,
Apparently, the Archmage of Venom Fang casted some spells. I had to pay a good amount of money to find this out, Why you had a bounty? Apparently, I saw a vision of peasants running from officers and you killing the officers and then peasants right after.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that covers it.
Yeah.
If you're telling me they're good people, please don't lie to me, son.
They're good people, and also
you to die, please.
the cleric. Okay, so 2 things. The cleric wasn't even there. He's a good guy, and Emmanuel. I don't even know how to. I don't know much about him. He's a fighter, and
Hex Emmanuel.
what we were thinking is we kill these kobolds, right? We kill the kobolds. Want me to be completely honest? I'll be honest with you, Father, okay? This is what happened. We saw some kobolds chasing some humans, right? And then I started firing magic missiles at the kobolds, right? Because I was trying to protect the humans. Right? I'm a good guy. I
So
want to
not
protect
not
the humans.
only are you a killer, you are racist too.
I see some.
Sounds about right.
If I see some kobolds chasing someone, I'll magic missile the kobolds. And
Why?
kobolds are evil.
Your father opens the window inside the house and he like points towards the street. There's kobolds, goblins, orcs, everyone just walking around in the city. What do you mean?
Do you see them chasing humans around with spears? No.
Always. That's their job. They're officials in the country.
Anyways, yeah, I don't need to explain exact moves, okay? And basically what happens, I magic missile them first, right?
Okay, go on.
And then these guys that we just saved started yelling about how they're gonna report us to the guards, and I didn't want to get arrested, so I killed them. That's because I didn't want to be killed. That's it. That's literally it. I'm not.
At this
I'm
point, your father is trembling with tears in his eyes, and he's like, "Get out, please, get out, get out! You're dead
Are
to
you
me." No.
I'll leave.
Okay, we can leave that there, but it seems like your father has disowned you.
It just made it worse and worse and worse.
It only got worse. Holy shit.
I think Primus has to think about if he keeps speaking or if he just shuts up forever.
But every sentence he said, he made it worse.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
It wasn't even like it wasn't like he was prying for information. He just kept making it worse for no reason.
Yeah. You could have just said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I made a mistake." Nope.
Ah,
Yeah, fuck my father.
yeah, I mean it's not his fault actually. He's entirely right, by the way. But hey,
Yeah,
it's what it
true.
is.
He always says, "Yeah, those bad people, those bad people." Well, guess who's the worst?
Guess who's worse?
I guess I'll be paying for in rooms now. You know.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Do I know anyone from my wizard school that I could like sleep in their house in town for cheaper, like half a gold?
Yeah, it's half a gold per person. Yes.
You can stay in the
It was the
burner,
price for
the burner. You know, in what's it called?
Burner
State.
Motel.
Yeah, the burner.
Burner state.
I'm not. Primus is not going to stay in Burner. No. That's the one thing he's not going to do.
Your head may touch
gonna-
each wall, but it's fine.
Four guys just sleeping on top of each other.
Yeah.
Is there a
It's like-
spell that we can make this house bigger?
I mean, tiny hut. You can get a level 3 spell, right?
I can't cast level 3s yet, sadly.
And at some point you can cast the what's it called? Mordenkaisen's private mansion or something?
Mansion or something. Yeah.
The mansion. That's a cool spell.
So do you guys purchase? There's two. You wanted to purchase the water decanter, right?
Yes,
it's like
400 you said.
For the regular one, yes.
Wait, what was the geyser? Did it have an effect that was useful?
Yes, so the geyser one allows you to shoot a massive amount of water from the decanter that would push enemies away, deal some damage, and produce an insane amount of water.
And we can't use it to drink normally because it's just too much water.
Of course you can. No, you can. You can.
Okay.
Of course.
That might not be bad if we have to do the fire giant.
Well, how much gold do we have?
I got 477.
Oh, what?
I sold the cloak and got.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's about right.
I mean, that, but like, what am I gonna do? Try to craft it?
I don't think even I'd rather buy some healing potions for the extra gold that this would cost
That is true. All right,
because
can buy the
I can't
regular-
heal.
Yeah, we can buy the regular.
Yeah. And then 4 healing potions.
How much gold does everybody have, by the way?
I have 0.
Ethan? Fire.
Fire has nothing.
I have 134 gold.
Alright. Well, I will buy this to decanter.
So
Myself.
which one are you buying? The big one or the small one?
The small one because everybody else is poor.
Beautiful.
Wait, no, Fire has... sorry, but Fire has money.
I'm pretty broke though. Alright, let's not lie. I didn't take any gold, I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
You have to, because I divided by 4, so 134 you have.
If you guys want, you're still able to buy a splint mail for Mr. Cleric for 200 gold pieces. That would give him even one more AC.
Yeah, how much money do you need? I have 148 actually.
Let's wait because we might need to buy rations, and right now we're low on gold.
Okay. I'll keep my money safe.
Wait,
You didn't keep the half-plate?
No,
they
half-plate
sold it.
doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay. Well,
It actually gives me 1 AC less because I don't have any decks.
oh, okay. Well, sucks to suck.
Splint armor is...
Right now, I have
17.
77 gold and 6 silver pieces. We have
Oh
1
my
decanter,
God.
8 water. Who's holding that?
Me.
Okay.
I will let you to it. Well, actually, splint armor would be... Then I would be at 20 AC.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna say to the boys before I go. I gotta talk to my contacts about something.
You know what? I forget it. I don't take splint armor because it doesn't... it wastes too much.
Okay. Well, I'll tell the boys that I am about to leave, and when I get back, we should figure out what we need to do. I know you said something about some fire giants. You said something about going with your dad. You said something about praying or something.
That mindset changed.
But yeah, I'm gonna go and was it Patrick Stargaze also said something about doing another mission in another tomb. So we could also do that.
Fuck that guy.
Murder laughs. Like, yeah, I kind of agree. But I'm gonna go talk to some people. I'll be right back. But in the meantime, we'll figure out what we need to do, and he'll go talk to his contacts.
Yeah, you approach Coldman again. You know, he's sitting in his tavern, just like probably polishing a wooden cup, you know, from stains. And as he sees you, he gives you a nod and kind of ushers you to the lead-ridden room, where nobody could spy on you.
Excellent.
As you enter the room, you see that in the room is completely dark with a couple candles lit, and there sits about 4 or 5 hooded people. And as you enter the room, you sit down on a table with them. One of them is going to speak up, and you're going to hear a lady's voice, a woman's voice, speak to you. So, tell me, Burner, why do you want to join the family officially now?
Well, I'm just, I've been indebted to you since I was a young man. If there's a task that you need me to do, I can do it. If you think it's not a good fit, I understand, but I want to be of use to those who have been useful to me.
As the lady kind of nods for a second, she removes her hood. I can't speak.
It's okay.
Yes. She removes her hood, and you see a halfling woman sitting in front of you with a short brown hair, eyes made from exactly the same color as the hair, and it's a very recognizable face. So for you in the future, if you need any contact, she says, I will be your primary contact. I am one of the mothers of the family, and I will be your superior. But before we take you as one of our uncles, as we call them, you need to do a job for us. A difficult job.
What is the task?
You see, there is a noble that recently purchased a certain magical item. An item that could be of big help to the family. But he seems to be surrounded by guards and knights, and recently he ran into some sort of a problem with some cleric, it seems.
Oh my god.
He purchased a crystal ball that allows him to scry on people. That allows him to investigate from afar. I think he uses it to spy on a certain wizard you might know.
Fighter kind of chuckles. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We need that item.
Do we know where it is?
It's a crystal ball.
Oh no, where it is?
It's with Mr. Gary Nate.
In his home?
That's something you will have to find out.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, if there's anything else that you need of me, let me know. But I will be in contact soon.
Whenever you get this item from him, please come see Coldman. Or, otherwise, you can see me. I usually pretend to be a merchant in the bazaar. I sell apples and fresh vegetables. If you need to speak to me, please approach me and speak in thieves' cant. Let's be frank. We are in a lead-ridden room. We can speak frankly. So speak to me in a thieves' cant, and we can arrange a meeting sometime. Do we have a deal?
Of course. I will be back as soon as I can with this item that we need.
She gives you a nod and she says, "Farewell. See you at another date."
Excellent. And I'll get up and leave.
Beautiful.
Go back to his party.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna talk to his party.
Yeah, hey man, where are you? What's up?
There's something I found out. I need something. I need to get something. And I was wondering, Primaz, how do you feel about your father? Is he there?
Ethan.
He's an asshole, but he's still my father. I'm sure I could. I'm thinking of casting a spell to maybe calm him down, have him think logically.
Okay. Have you
But-
been acquiring anything recently?
Pepe.
Yes, I have. He figured out that we killed those guys, so
So he has something that we could probably, if he saw it through something, we might be able to use that.
oh yeah, probably. I mean, now that I think about it, he might. And if we get it, we could spy on that demigod and get a revenge.
You know, we
Or do I know where he would keep an item like this in the mansion?
I
Like
don't
his
believe you
vault.
do. I
His
don't
vault.
believe you do.
No.
He has like a couple of hidey holes where he keeps some well for valuable items. It might be in there, I guess.
somebody knows invisible, right? No,
Yeah.
you do.
Not sure.
I don't
Well,
know.
if you
my
want
God.
to break into the house, I won't be of much use because I'm
Oh,
a bit clunky.
No,
to say the least.
it'd be a me thing, I
Right.
think. But you guys,
hold on.
You guys to help me.
I don't
Are
want
you
to.
okay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to interrupt you, alright? But pulls out a potion, sets it down on the table.
Oh my god.
Recently got
No.
to some initiation, if you will. It's a potion of dominate humanoid, and perhaps we could use this to convince him to willingly hand over the island. Sorry, the
I think that's a little bit too much.
No.
Too much?
Let's think about this for a second.
I'm thinking about it a lot right now.
Let's think about it. If he wants to keep you safe, and he wants to help you along your journey, and maybe he's upset with things, maybe you could make him think that he wants to help you, and it wouldn't seem that crazy when he hands it off to you. Be like, all right, I guess this is the best way for you to be safe, and yada boom, bada bing, you get a thing.
I think we should try one other option. I can learn charm person, and I can talk to him, and I can see if I can persuade him to let me be kinder to me.
How do you stand with him right now? What's up there?
So last time he said, "Leave my house," and he yelled at me, and I left this house. and he thinks I'm a murderer. So,
It's like a
Well, you are.
-2 in charisma.
So
but charm person doesn't care about that. So, how
yeah,
about this?
but you really want to cast a spell on your dad who ran away like a baby when I casted one, because even if he succeed after the spell wears off, he will know that he got enchanted,
That's true.
charmed.
true, yeah.
So
How about
that wouldn't be
suggestion?
that good.
Do they know if I cast in
Same,
suggestion?
I think yes.
Fuck.
I'm not sure about it, but I think
What does dominate person do?
I don't think you can.
It lets you control them for 1 hour if they fail the save.
Like, theoretically, I haven't fully read the spell yet, but like maybe we can fake a suicide. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a bit too cruel because we have his
No.
son right in front.
I think it,
I think
like-
the easier option is either I go invisible, I know the house, I know where he hides stuff, or I tell you, Burner, I cast invisibility on you, I tell you exactly where stuff is, where people are, equate like a little map out, and you go through and look for it.
I think that's probably the most
Or
viable
I just
thing.
go in there and ask.
I think
But
if we don't want to inform him at all, we just do it with me. And I go invisible, I start doing things, and no one will know.
well, he's gonna think it's me.
How would he know? You
Well,
have
he
to
may.
talk to him about it.
How about I create distraction while this is happening? Okay,
That's
I'll cast
probably fine.
invisibility on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in, grab it, go out.
We can get a pass without trace going. We can make sure nothing ever comes up of it. I think this is a good idea.
Who can cast Pass Without a Trace?
I thought the druid could. Can you not? Am I thinking of somebody else?
Pass Without Trace. Druids can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I don't have it prepared with me right now, but I can definitely.
Do tomorrow.
We just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or after we've all got long rested, technically, blah blah blah.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
I already put the long rest on my feet. I thought we got a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. Assume all this has all happened. We're all long rested. We go the next day after, and I don't know how I want to do it exactly, but maybe at night, Prime Mask goes and talks to his dad. I'll sneak in and, where he tells me
Yeah.
it's most likely his dad keeps his stuff. We try to do
Burner,
it.
as you guys wait another day, you wake up in the morning, and you just want to go around the area, check your escape routes, and check where the house is and everything, because you've never been there before.
Right.
You have a look at the house, and you see about 4 knights standing there getting horses ready. You see Mr. Nate getting a horse ready as well. There's a carriage, there's a couple other people standing around, and it seems like they're getting ready for a journey.
Very good. Well, he's gonna leave soon. I will see if is there any like obvious, like not obvious, but like it's in a carriage, right?
There's a carriage, there's a couple of wagons, there's about 20 people in the group where they're traveling with. There's a lot of like wagons and one main carriage, obviously, for the merchant.
Okay. And for something like that, would they usually carry it on their person, or is that something like usually leave in a spot somewhere?
That is something that you have to decide on yourself, I guess.
Okay.
I can, by the way, also wait. Yeah, I can enhance ability you and give you advantage on dex saves,
That is not bad.
and you don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
That's also not bad. And you said they're probably gonna leave it the next few hours, I'm guessing.
You can assume so, when you're looking at them. A couple of hours, maybe an hour or so.
Okay. I will go back to the party and say, new plan. Looks like they're leaving. I mean, well, I'll ask Primas. Does he think that his dad would carry that with him? Or does he usually keep precious items on him? Or does he have like a vault that he has at home?
I see no reason for him to bring a scrying orb with him.
Well, if he wants to keep an eye on you, Then I think he would take it with him, right?
Cleric, do you have detect magic?
Yes.
How about I could cast 3 level 2 spells. So I can cast invisibility on you. You cast detect magic. You walk by, see if there's a huge. This is a very powerful magic item. So you walk by, you find if he has it or not, and then if he does, you come back, and then I can cast invisibility on Burner here. We buff him up all the way with all our spells that we can, and then he goes in and snags it. And if we can't snag it now, we can follow him out of town and then snag it later.
If
Does
he
that
has it,
sound?
we definitely snag it out of town no matter what. We don't want to get caught in here.
Yeah, sure. So, and are we more than an hour away from my house?
You can be as close or as far as you want.
I'll just roll like.
Can we take a little break? I have to pee.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
We'll just say we're
I
30
don't know
minutes
if I
away.
can. Yeah, I don't know if I can do longer than 4 hours, but yeah.
Just 2 minutes. I'm right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta move my car too, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think?
Bat.
Suckle in your hand, girl.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel Cooking with Freddie, and today we will be making épices. What is épices? Épices is a blend of spices that Haitians use in almost everything that they cook. Alright, making épices you need parsley, and you're also going to need garlic. I like to get the garlic that's already peeled, because I'm not trying to peel garlic all day. Ain't nobody got time for that. Then I have green onions, and I have an onion. I like to use the red one. I feel like it gives it a better flavor. And I like to use baby bell peppers. They're gonna be cut up anyway, and they're usually cheaper where I'm at. And I use hot peppers, and I also use. Alright, making épices you need parsley, and you're also going to need garlic. I like to get the garlic that's already peeled, because I'm not trying to peel garlic all day. Ain't nobody got time for that. Then I have green onions, and I have an onion. I like to use the red one. I feel like it gives it a better flavor. And I like to use baby bell peppers. They're going to be cut up anyway, and they're usually cheaper where I'm at. And I use hot peppers. And I also use Mojo marinade, and I use Saison to give it a little more color. I also use Maggi. I'll be showing you guys as the video continues, okay? So there go all the ingredients. And then right here, I'm just cleaning the green onion. I'm taking off the bottom piece, and I'm taking off the top piece, a little bit of the top piece. And if the skin look a little rambunctious to you, then take it off like you see I'm doing in the video, all right? So then we're going to our garlic. Our garlic, I'm going to remove the butt piece. I thought you guys could see, but you can't. But it's pretty simple. I didn't feel like I had to record it because you just remove the butt piece. You don't always have to do this. Sometimes I don't. I just had time, so I did it. Then I have the baby bell peppers. I'm just cleaning the bell peppers, removing the top, slitting it in the middle, and removing the seeds. Now I have the parsley. I'm just going to get the leaves and throw away the stem. We do not want the stem. We just want the leaves. Just as you see. Alright, now it's time to clean these little bad boys. We're going to clean them. We want to make sure we don't have no bacteria in our food. We're going to clean it as well as we can. All that running water, get it washing, get it cracking, yes. Alright, and as you see me doing right now, I'm just cleaning everything thoroughly. Right now, I'm just taking my greens, onions, and chopping them up so it can be easier on the blender. Then I'm going to take my red onion and chop it up. There's no right way to chop it up. It's going to be blended. It's just so it can be less stress on my blender. After that, I'm going to start adding the Maggi. The Maggi, make sure you get the correct one. You see at the bottom where it says hard and crumbly and it's light blue. That's the one you have to get.
No, not that. Her. She's looking like she's trying to do something.
Peppers. then we're ready to start blending. We're gonna add the mojo marinade now that we have our stuff in the blender. And then we're gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, which if you want to, or any other oil. Now I'm gonna add the Sazon. I told you the Sazon is really for coloring. I like my ippies to be a little reddish. I don't really like it green. I just don't. But if you don't mind it being green, you don't have to add the Sazon. But I feel like it gives the marinade a better color. Alright, when the stuff started blending down, I didn't have all room and I was able to add more. So I added more and then re-blended it again. And then I made a good amount of ippies. So I had more. So I did stop the blender and took some out, put it in a separate container, and then continued to make more. And then at the end, I just mixed it all together. I did add another Sazon to make it a little more red. I added one more Maggi cube, a totaling of 4. And then I added a little bit of salt.
Like the something like the chicken breast and chicken thighs we had in the freezer. We could use some. Like,
Hello.
you know,
Hello.
Yeah.
Ah, you're there. Where's fire?
Invisibility is such a good spell.
Yes, it's big. Where's fire? Is he gone?
I don't know. I left the
Yeah.
my car. So.
Yeah. So, by the way, I could command him, the dipshit.
it'll last for 6 months.
I think
there's
command
fire.
is a single word though, so
Yeah,
I don't know how you
but I
articulate
think
it.
you can command die. By the way, no, they won't die. I think.
No, they just like fall down.
Get
Fall down,
unconscious
like,
for
go unconscious for a minute.
unconscious for a minute,
Well, 6 seconds.
which I think is very funny.
Yeah.
They literally die for 6 seconds if you think about it.
I don't
Curious,
know.
do you guys think we actually need to like get it off of him or go into his house? And also,
No, I'm not sure about the detect magic because I don't know how exactly it would work if I have to. I mean, it's up to 10 minutes. This is the duration, but I don't know if I have then just magic vision or if I have to like
you would know it's you would know something. is
concentrate. Yeah, but I don't know if I have to concentrate and do motions or something in one place. And but I think he would take it with him.
You think so?
The orb of scrying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going on.
Did he have a wizard on him?
No,
Sure.
So how
but
would he
it
use
was
it?
assumed he can hire a
Yeah.
rich wizard
Okay.
to help him use it.
He has,
Prime as his dad is the fucking rich one.
yeah, he can just, if he has a problem, he has the opportunity to just throw money at it until it goes away.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 options. Like, there's a few options actually, but one, we follow it still in the dead of night, or act like just nothing happened. The problem is they could use magic to figure out it was us later, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't
Well, not if you're invisible.
that is true.
Yeah, there's the invisible guy.
If I'm invisible, they just know it got stolen. They wouldn't know who or how or why.
Well, let's say this. If you can break in when he's gone. If it's not there, we wait until he's back.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing. Or
You-
can go to
you-
the kingdom
I-
and find him
I-
along the way.
I mean, I don't. Whoa, no, no wait. We don't ambush him.
Not ambush, like in the dead of night when he's not, when they're all asleep, whatever. I sneak in, do my thing, shoot, boop, bop, beep, steal, and get out. They don't know what happened. Maybe it's some
I don't know.
spirit thing or whatever.
What?
Do you have a time restriction on your task?
No, I was not given one. It's just when I do it, I'm in. So
Okay.
I could just break. I mean, breaking in is probably the easiest. because it's like no one knows what's going on. He won't
Yeah, you get you're invisible.
Mhm.
You get pass without trace, and you get enhanced abilities. Which I think, if I understand it correctly, Cat's Grace, the target has advantage on dexterity checks, and I think that counts for things like stealth, right? Is it a dex check, or is it like only if you just have to make a dex check?
Dex checks.
You know,
Maybe.
is a stealth check a dex check in the rule way?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Cat's Grace gives him advantage for stealth checks. For
Wouldn't
for
invisibility already give him advantage?
Invisibility gives
Yeah, I
him
think
advantage and more though, right? So
Well,
I take both.
Well,
You don't
passive
get super
elven
advantage.
Elven boots already give you advantage.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I
got
mean-
advantage with all elven boots.
Okay,
It's extremely hard
well,
for you to
Cat's
fail,
Grace
especially
gives
with passive
gives
out
you damage. You don't take damage from falling 20 feet. So
Is
if you
that
have it
concentration?
and you're like at the second level, you can just jump out a window.
Yeah. Is it
Oh
concentration?
fuck.
Yes, it is.
We got
Um,
pretty much choose. Is it pass without trace or cat's
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
give you passive out of trace. I can't give it to you actually. I'm wrong.
Why not?
Because I have to cast it on myself. I'm pretty sure.
No,
No,
it's
I can be at the
it's-
location where you cast
It's
it.
it's a AOE.
Yeah.
Right, but you have to stay in the
No.
location.
No. You can it's once cast, I think, and then you move out.
Okay, okay.
It's just you have to be in the vicinity when it's cast, and then you can go wherever you want.
I see. I always thought it was you're dead. You have to be dead the whole
No,
time.
no, that's not how I understand it.
Can you post it in chat so I can make a ruling?
Yes.
Because that's how Greg ruled it, and I thought it
Who's-
was
That's how I always see it. So
Yeah. Wait, who's
Manuel. Sorry, your TV is pretty loud. I do apologize.
Sorry about that.
yeah, that's true.
Okay. I posted pass out trace.
Oh, you can just
Can you post it in chat for me?
I do.
Oh, the roll 20 chat. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, duh. We're
You posted in fucking Discord.
Yeah.
genius move.
Yeah, if I was fucking,
Can
you know.
I...
Yeah, there you go.
The D&D Beyond. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's.
I'm too used to playing D&D over Discord.
Every creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, I think it's you cast a spell and then within the 1 hour they can move wherever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
So yeah,
That's such a good spell for those things.
it's kind of broken.
Because
but, yeah,
plus 10 is so much.
it's a lot. It's actually
Like I'm watching the Critical Role Vox Machina right now.
Yeah.
And one of them is a rogue, and he rolled stealth, rolled a 20, and with pass without trace he get a 45.
How?
Yes. That's a lot.
it's a lot. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can't be seen. You're literally invisible. But yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
And you don't need the spell.
we can just break into the home.
Well, I won't go with you.
Yeah. At night, I'll ask first though. Like, does the dad usually have traps or things around his house? He would know, living there and stuff. Prime.
Does he? I have a feeling if you got knights, you don't need
There's
Crap.
definitely knights in the house, but there's definitely like no magical or unmagical traps. Your die is important, but not like crazy important. If that makes sense.
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. That's fine. So at night, we do the thing. Middle of the night, no one's around in the streets. Well, maybe people are around, but like we're going to a.
So
secluded area.
you let your father and everyone leave, right?
If that's what everybody
Yes.
thinks is best, yeah.
Well, I think we should quickly just do. We send you in, and then
I think if he takes it with him, we just wait until he comes back.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
not
Yeah.
time pressure, so you don't have to do some risky things just to do it a little bit quicker.
Yeah,
No?
so let's just cast invisibility on you. You go with detect magic. You see if there's magic, and then if there's no magic, or it would be obvious, right? You can at least like check auras, right? So if it's a really powerful aura, you know it's.
Ethan, as a noble who grew up in a noble house, you know that all the secret hidey holes are with lead, so specifically magical items
It wouldn't
would not be
even
found.
matter.
Yeah, so the detect magic doesn't go through like lead
And I can
silver.
only cast it on myself, so that wouldn't
Even on the
help
carriage?
We're
either.
talking about the carriage, like what if carrying the carriage, but he might have it in the lead box as well. So there's that.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not that expensive, and it's a pretty good safety measure. So
How about I just talk to him?
If you want, to.
the person that hates you right now
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
and hates
You
every
can
one of
try
us.
it if you want to.
What do you want to ask him? Hey, Dad, do you have a crystal ball? And then
I'll be-
Yeah, that's
3
the
days
problem. I want
later,
to
it
be
disappears.
obvious, like that it's happening. Because if they
Yeah,
know it's
3 days
happening,
later,
then
it
that's
disappears, and we're fucked.
That's true.
Well, you are, because I don't
I
take
mean, we are
responsibility.
because we're associated.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to, let him leave, and I'll search the place at night, or we can like search it at night and then follow after. Like I don't know.
I really don't feel good about following them.
Yeah,
And
then we just wait until they come back. Then I mean, we're
Yeah,
not on
I
a super
think-
timetable, so.
yeah,
But there's also a
think
chance
that
of
would be
us,
good.
you know, trading this to the orc. So there is that.
you think?
I wouldn't know. I don't think so, but you know, with a
I
chance.
don't think. Yeah, but yeah. Well, then I guess we're fucked then.
Yeah.
I really think it's very risky, but to
Okay.
try to steal it from him on the middle of the road, or if they make camp, because that will be heavily guarded.
Yeah, but I'll be invisible and all that other stuff. But if you guys feel like it's better to just check the house, we'll check the house. So that's what we do.
Yeah. Okay,
Unless
then
you
I
want to
will.
do it later, David.
Sorry?
We're gonna check the house, do all the stuff, buffs on me at night.
You buff up at night, you go inside a house, you go through the hidey holes. You do find quite a lot of jewelry, gold, menial magical items. Do you steal those or do you leave those intact?
They're all left alone.
You do not find, however, a crystal ball.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
All right, so I put everything else back in the place they're supposed to be, and I let the party know that it is with him.
We're leaving town.
I mean,
right.
that could be our main task, but there's also like, you know, the other tasks. I remember somebody was talking about fire giants earlier. Figuring out what's going on over there.
Yeah, the fire giants, but that might be something we need to work on down the line because we have to stop the fire giants.
I thought it was
That's
gonna
a
be
big-
big.
That's a big task.
No, my task was stop the
Oh,
fire
I
giants.
thought you wanted to investigate. Okay, well,
No. Yeah, if we just were to like stop them, or say,
Yeah, well,
that's
investigate and
different.
stop them if possible. Right?
Well, no, my thing is stop them. Like I
okay.
need to stop the giants, so that's like let's wait a few months on that one.
Yeah, well, that only leaves one thing left,
wait,
right?
David, they asked a level 2-4 guy to kill giants. Is that what?
No, they didn't ask him to kill them. They asked him to stop them.
Yeah.
He could always speak with the giant, and maybe there is another way to stop them.
You know, that's true. We could talk to him. Is that along
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way? with
that's
the
like-
orc?
Well,
Giants live for thousands of years compared to like humans. They live 50 times longer or something. Plus, they're even more intelligent. I'm pretty sure you could get a deal with them going or something.
Yeah, it's just we have to stop them, and that's fishy in terms of like if we go there, it could be like we needed something. So like we could just take a safer mission for now, and then just always swap. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I could also talk to Patrick and see if he has.
yeah, you said Patrick had another quest for us, right?
Yeah. So now that we don't
Got a
super
two.
encumbered by those stupid water skins, we probably could, you know, hoof it fairly fast and get to where we
Yeah,
have to go.
true.
So if you guys want,
I mean, we still have the floating disc with us. then.
Yeah, for food, but like we're pretty
And
fat.
for equipment.
Oh yeah, fuel equipment. But I mean, the donkey
Pickaxe,
might be
shovel,
enough now.
crowbar, tent, ropes, torches.
Yeah, will the donkey be enough to carry the rest of the stuff now without the water? It might be. And it might be faster.
Don't see. Don't see.
But more importantly, do you guys want to try a Patrick? Well, a Patrick mission. Look at the job board. We'll look at the job board too. What's on the job board?
Oh yeah, there's a job board, right?
Ah, you caught me by surprise. You're right. Because I was assuming we're moving from the job board. Obviously, there's all sorts of trivial tasks,
If
like
you don't have anything prepared, that's fine.
wolves and whatnot. If you want, there's still the task list of one Venom Fang himself asking somebody to stop the. 1 second. Yeah, so there is a note of crudely carved into the wooden plank, as if with nails. The board seems to be magical in nature and is surrounded by green hue acidic gas circling around it. I seek the death of Inogu followers. Seek out my followers in my city and they will point you to them. So this is from Venom Fang himself.
That might be useful.
Yeah,
Later.
there's obviously a job from Patrick Stargaze on there. Hey, another crypt, whatever. There's always the ghost in the dwarvish mines, still not cleared. If you guys want, you can clear the ghost in the dwarvish mines.
Ooh, right.
Let's see.
Oh, my sword is magical for purposes of hitting, right? If I recall correctly.
The adamantine sword?
Yeah.
No. Yes?
It's crit. I'm not sure about the.
I remember that crits do extra damage. I'll double check later for the magical properties of adamantite.
Okay.
There's another quest from the desert people asking to import as much food as possible. So it would be a small caravan that you would have to take from the orcish work camps to them, and they would pay quite a bit of wealth for it.
That's not bad.
Orcish war camps, you say?
Yes, I do.
Guys,
That's not too bad.
we may be able to do this.
Just
And it might be a
Es-
chance
es-
for something else.
Whoa.
it's just escorting a carriage, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Guys, what do you think about this mission? We go to the Orcish war camp. We may be
No.
along the way. We go over to the desert. We don't die this time.
Yeah.
I
Must have
can't.
water
I can't
this
bring you
time.
back then.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We don't die this time.
Oh, about that healing potion. What are you doing about that?
We don't have the money for
How
it.
much money does the party have?
77 gold and 6 silver pieces.
Ethan?
I have 134 gold. Oh, and also
Fire?
I want to buy a spell.
140-ish.
Okay.
I want to buy a spell before I forget. I want to buy False Life because we don't have any healing anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. You are able to purchase it by the book prices, so it's 100 gold pieces per spell level. 50 if it's your school of magic.
False Life is necromancy, so it's not mine.
So it's is it level 1 or 2?
Level 1, so it's 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points for duration, and duration's 1 hour
1d4 plus 4?
per level. Yeah, I cast it.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll buy it. I have 34 gold now.
Beautiful.
So we have about 200 gold left. 230 or something. Okay. Well, fire can still heal us up.
Yeah.
Yep. I have healing word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to be a little more conservative with those, buddy boy. We might die.
Indeed. Very much so.
But what do you guys think? What is what's the plan here? I'm for the orcish thing. Is there still a job for the forgot what's happening with the fire giants on the mountains and stuff too?
The ash thing, you mean?
It seems like the quest was to find out what's happening there, and people have found out it's fire giants, and they have left it as it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's that.
Because it's fire giants.
Yeah, I mean,
That's not that easy.
everybody's like, well, I don't know if I can do that one.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's fire giants. Okay, that's cool.
I don't
I
mind
guess.
going to fight the dwarven mine thing. It doesn't seem bad. And
Yeah, it's ghosts, so that's an issue because
yeah, it could ruin it.
I don't know if I know that as a cleric, David, that ghosts I think only can be damaged by magical weapons.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I know
we can
that, right?
also just
Yeah,
talk to
okay.
Patrick. You guys want to talk to Patrick again, or do one of these other ones?
Let's ask him where this is and what we can expect there, and maybe we can do that then.
Sure, let's do it. Patrick, my boy.
Fast travel to Patrick.
Just open the map, click on the icon, and then we pull up.
You see an NPC in his what seems to be his office in the middle of a tavern, just writing a report or doing something. He's like, is it not my second favorite party?
Second favorite. Okay.
What do you mean, second favorite?
Well, you brought me one of the stag items, and the party brought me two now. So
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
You actually.
But you didn't tell us that we fight against demigods, so
Do you have a crystal ball by any chance I could borrow? I just want to take a look at someone.
no.
No, yeah, I know. I know you have one, but not willing to. Come on, we're good friends. No?
Primus, leave it.
Anywho,
People are protective.
You just hear three party members going,
People in their crystal balls not willing to share it seems, huh?
it seems you presume a lot. Anywho,
Yes. Let's come to business.
what's the next mission location?
well, there's a couple. One of them, I'll give you three locations, and you choose whatever fits you best, okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
One of them is in Venomfang's throne room.
Okay, no.
Nope.
Okay. The other one is deep underwater in the oasis of Sahir.
Also
Nope.
No.
The last one is there is this monastery in the Brunboldir. It seems like the monks killed the demigod and kept the item hidden in the monastery.
What?
Wait,
Are you kidding me?
what?
I wish I was.
They killed the holy shit. What
Yeah,
kind of monks
the
are they?
demigod was kinda locked in place like all the other ones. They somehow managed to slay him and keep the full plate armor to themselves. It's fucking weird, I don't know.
I look up when I hear full plate and like, what?
Full plate, as in.
Did you
is that
say
the stag
full?
item or is that just full plate?
Yeah, that's the stag item, yeah.
Darn it.
That you want?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh shit.
I mean, whatever.
If they
Where-
could kill
where
a
is that?
demigod.
Where is that at, by the way?
In the monastery in the Bulnberg.
Where's Bumblegear? Where's this?
It's the kingdom to the north west is the Ice Kingdom. The dwarves.
The
you know?
dwarves,
Shoot,
my kin, are there.
that's some rough stuff.
Yeah, they're rough, but you can work with them.
I mean, we could do two missions at the
Maybe?
same time if you guys want to take on
Exactly.
the ice mission and then take
The
clear out
ghost?
the mine. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we can do two at the same time.
That would be nice.
But
Save a little bit of a
Yeah,
run.
I'll leave it to you guys. What you guys want to do? One of these missions, or because I'm not going on the water. I can't swim. Well, I can swim, but I can't.
Oh hell no! I go down like a rock.
Yeah.
So
No. But you see that's a big misunderstanding, right? So the temple is underwater, right? But the temple itself is not full of water.
So we have to
So-
roll
It's just a
matter-
to get there.
How
it's just
do
a matter
I
of
get?
getting there.
Yeah, no, it's more like a matter of how I get out of there.
You swim back up.
I look at I point to the chainmail I'm wearing. I'm
Don't-
heavy as
don't-
fuck.
Don't take the chainmail there.
Then I die.
Is your life linked to this metal clump?
Kind of.
No, but I'm very much less hittable with it.
Interesting, interesting. You see him start taking notes as he's asking you these questions.
I don't like him.
Alright.
I don't say that out loud.
Yeah. So give us a second, Patrick. I'll talk to the boys. Boys, what'd be the plan?
My boy.
Are we in a different room?
We're in another area of the bar.
Outside or something.
We got Venom Fang's thing. We got
Nope.
Trans.
Definitely not Venifing.
Maybe we can
No
make
way.
him-
Nope.
make him
No,
like a-
we don't talk about. Nope.
Maybe
We
can
don't go to
dominate
Venom
humanoid.
Fang's
Okay.
throne room and steal something.
No, not that one. I was talking about helping him
Oh,
with the followers thing. So he can
Oh
like us.
no. No.
No.
So one thing I want to know about
Not benefiting
helping
right
this
now.
guy is I don't want to summon a. I'm sure. Did you tell us about the demigod thing? Saying that you need the magic items
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you can summon.
I mean,
I don't really want to summon any.
Sorry,
know.
what?
But one of those guys is gone. The girl is gone. She's around and she has one, so they can't actually do it until she's captured, and that's
Dead
gonna be hard.
or-
So I wouldn't worry about it. But if you don't want to do it, it's totally fine. We can do something else.
Yeah, I think it's better not to. I don't like summoning evil gods. I'm not the
Sure.
nicest,
I'm sure,
goodest
like,
person in the
you,
world.
don't
but
mind that. I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, I didn't thought you had an issue with it with
Yeah.
summoning evil beings.
You said you were down to do it a minute ago. I don't know.
I'm down to do it.
I don't care.
I mean, we don't want to free. I mean, this one is dead.
Why don't you talk to your god, Merrimax, about these magic items and collecting them all?
I already did. She said it's fine.
Yeah.
You talk to my god?
Yeah, I went to pray for you and stuff.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, if the god's fine with it, I'm fine with it, but
Can I roll something to see if he lies?
Yeah, do it. Let me give you a deception check.
And I do an insight or what?
Yeah, insight.
Just heads up, I have a +6.
I know you're gonna win, but we'll see. Yeah, you can see there's a smirk on Ernest's face when he says this.
Ah, so you talk to my god, yeah?
Like,
And what did she set back?
She was like she didn't say anything, so she said I'm pretty sure she's cool with it.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Interesting, because he doesn't talk any that much to me.
Yeah, I know. Me either. We're in the same boat.
Yeah.
More importantly, mission, boys. What do we want to do?
Mission boys. I think I'm down with going to the Frost
Frost Kingdom
domain.
Tomb?
Frost, yeah,
Tomb?
to
Okay.
the dwarf boys.
So we do the tomb
I-
mission and the monastery and the dwarven mine thing.
Well,
birds
tomb
with
and
one
monastery are the same thing, right?
stone. No, I think the tomb's a little different.
What?
I mean, the mine's a little different than the tomb.
Yeah, that's tomb and monastery,
Yeah.
but not mine. And tomb and mine, not monastery.
Yeah. So
No,
we can do.
wait,
it's
what?
the tomb, and then
It's a mine and
the
monastery.
or the
Mine and monastery,
the
not
mine.
tomb. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
So we can do both.
I think that's fine. Let's go first to the mine, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Well,
faster. It's quicker,
Patrick,
I'm guessing.
I think we will go to Patrick and say, Patrick, can you say us where the tomb is located?
What tomb?
The monastery. Sorry, monastery.
Oh, absolutely. He rolls out the map of the kingdom real quick from one of his multi-dimensional pockets in his robe.
Of
And
course.
he's gonna be like, you see this dot there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
Cool. David,
Yes.
where in the the bounty thing, the mission thing, were there a location of the mine with the ghost?
The ghost mines are going to be a 3-day journey along the mountain ridge here, and there's going to be a dwarvish city inside the mountain.
Somewhere here or here.
Yeah. There's
Somewhere.
60 something here.
So
Like
somewhere, somewhere here.
Yeah.
Are the monastery people humans or dwarves?
Have you ever been there?
No. We have not.
Mariax, have you been there?
No.
Okay. You're
I
supposed to
wasn't.
lie and say yes, but sure. All right.
What does it help us if I lie?
I'm kidding. I was just kidding. So let's go to the mine
You
first.
see the confused look on Mary X's face. What the fuck is he? Huh?
We'll go to the mine first and then go to
Yes.
the monastery.
Sure. So you guys would know it's about a 3 or 4 day journey just to get to the city, the dwarvish city inside the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So, food. Let's talk about it. We don't need water. I can delete that shit.
Well, keep it there. Just, we don't need it for now. There might be a time when we will. But yeah, no more need for water. We just need food. And food is a lot cheaper too. So
No, food is expensive,
my bad.
but weighs much less.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So we right now have 4 days of rations still left.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
let's
enough
get-
let's get 3 more. Or 2 more.
Let's get 4 more. We have a lot of weight spare.
For the
TensorFlow.
For the floating disk. For the
Ooh,
floating
you
disk.
this. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
So we have nearly 400 pounds left. So I think if we get another 20, we have 8 days. So we are safe.
And this is just one disc, right?
Yeah.
Want this for 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do it. One disc. 8
So
days,
how
we can make
how
it
much
there.
how much is one? I make it. Cost. How much does a ration cost?
Just go by the book price.
Book
Let's
price,
double
yeah.
check.
On the side note, do we
Ration.
need
5 silver.
5 silver.
snow gear, people?
What? Sorry.
Snow gear.
What do you mean no gear?
Pickaxes,
Yeah.
ropes.
Why not?
Yeah, do we have it?
Yeah. Pickaxe, shovel, crowbar, 2 tents, 50 feet rope, 5 torches.
We probably
Only
won't-
thing I could think of that we might
No.
want to buy
Foolish.
is maybe more spells, but I don't think so.
we probably
Like
want,
Cat's Grace.
Yeah, Craft's
Quick. Wait. Emmanuel, Ethan, Fire, one of you take please 10 gold off your sheet.
I'll take 10 gold off my sheet, yeah.
Okay.
So we have 40 rations, so it's 8. No, I'm.
Only 40? Wait.
10 gold is 20 rations.
Yeah, I'll take off 10 gold.
Yeah,
How many
we had 20 rations.
I'm down to
How many
10
miles
gold.
can you walk in a day?
22 and a half.
We have 10 days now. It's fine. We have 10 days. I can't do math. Sorry.
Also,
We have 40 rations, so 10 days for us. That's
Okay.
cool.
we need we might need pittance or something like that to climb.
Well, it's a mine.
No, the
Not a hole.
monastery.
Why?
We don't know what they have. If it's covered in ice, if it's what
Okay.
traps they may have. If you guys feel like you're confident with it, I know I can do it. If you guys feel like you guys can do what you need to do, then it's fine.
Oh, I can climb.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
a bit up, but
That's what I'm saying. We might want pittance and things to help make it easy for you guys to climb up if we need to go somewhere together.
I can get a spell to help us climb.
Okay.
spider climb?
Yeah, spider climb.
I was thinking
I
about
think it's
getting the
the
boots of Arachnidia too, the cloak of Arachnidia, then instead of a cloak of protection. But
Holy shit.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be
would've been
cool.
good. Too late.
and it's
now.
100. How much does a spell cost? Let's just make sure.
100 per level, or half that if it's your domain or
Yeah.
your school of magic.
How much is a rapier? How much is that, guys? You guys know off the top of your head? No? Look it up.
Not much.
It's like 20 gold.
Yeah, no. That much?
Yeah,
I look it up.
How much is what?
look it up. I'm pretty sure it's very expensive.
Rapiers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rapiers are the most one of the most expensive.
Really?
They're the
Yes.
finesse
Yeah.
longsword.
Longswords are not
It's,
finesse weapons. 25
rapier.
GP is a rapier.
25. Yes.
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
But a longsword isn't a finesse
I was
weapon.
trying to buy a rapier as like a level 2 wizard, and I couldn't afford it.
Well, Burner,
It's 50.
the issue with a longsword is you can sneak attack with it.
No, that's why I want the rapier.
Yeah, it's 25.
I just checked the book. It's 50 gold per level.
For your 50 for your thing, but it's 100 per.
For each spell, it process takes 2 hours and it costs a 50 GP. The cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell. Once you have spent the spell in time, and you blah blah blah.
Really?
I'm gonna increase my
Let's see, let's see.
crossbow
Oh.
bolts by 20.
Then the other one would have been cheap as well, right?
Yeah, so I have 74 gold now.
If it's what
So if
David
I
decides.
get gold from someone else, I could get spider climb.
How much is the
So you need 100 for Spider Climb?
Yeah, 100 for
I
spider
don't have
climb.
it.
I know.
I have 74, so I only need like 25, 26.
Yeah, I can give you 20, 26, you said?
Yeah.
That the issue against. Wait. How many people can you buff with it? One, right?
One per level?
One willing creature gains the ability to move up and down across vertical surfaces, upside down along ceilings, while leaving his hands free. Also,
So
gains climbing speed equal to walking speed.
yeah, but that's still only one
Yeah.
person.
But can't
And
you
it's
cast it?
concentration. No.
It's a level 2 spell.
It's
So
still good.
Yeah.
Like, if you might need to cast it multiple times or something, if we find a spot.
concentration.
Yeah, it's,
I'm saying, like,
concentration is scuffed.
Yeah.
You
I
want
do
it?
have the weave
Balance.
heads up.
I don't think we have a use for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should.
Actually, if you gotta sneak into like up walls or anything,
Yeah.
and we're going to a monastery, we're gonna probably have to climb some walls.
I
It might
I
be.
think it might be good.
Yeah, it might be still useful. That's right.
Like, if it's just me, then you concentrate on me, and I'll, super buff me. I go pass without trace, arachnidia, run around the mountain like I'm a madman, and get the thing we need. Oh, but it's heavy. It's full plate. Whatever, we'll figure it out later. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's
wouldn't
heavy?
mind
Oh,
ending
the
here, 'cause it's been a few hours.
that's I would love to wear that thing
You should.
instead of giving it away. Yeah, but we have to give it
We gotta
away.
give it away, but wear it until we get back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, I'll buy spider climb.
cool. I got the
Okay.
cut off my sheet. Good to go.
Well, wait. Adventuring pit.
I'm not gonna buy the
There
rapier
we
because we
go.
might need the gold later.
5 copper per, half a quarter pound, so 4, 8, 12, 6. Can someone give me 1 gold?
Done.
I will buy 20 pittance.
Cool. Okay. Do we want to do all the traveling and stuff next session, or you guys want to try to do a little bit today?
Next session, because I can't go past 4 hours today.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, do we wrap up here today, or do you want to do anything else in town while we're here? As it looks like you're going to be spending quite a bit of time in the Frozen Kingdom.
Yeah.
However, if possible, 1 second. Everybody would need some warm clothes, obviously, for here.
Yes. That's what I thought about.
That's what I was thinking
What?
too. We got the pit.
Does Travis clothes count?
Well, almost
So,
healed.
cold cloves cost, unfortunately, 10 gold pieces each per person, and weighs 5 pounds.
It's fine. It's not gonna encumber me.
How much does it weigh?
5 pounds.
I found.
That will encumber me, but I'm gonna have to move some stuff around.
I will leave my great sword at the base.
Just take it on the Well, if you don't need it, I guess whatever. I was gonna say just put it on the disc.
Yeah, but I don't want to put it.
Okay.
So I will delete that.
You said it costs 5 pounds. Jesus.
It weighs 5 pounds. It costs 10 gold.
Well, do we all have to go for it?
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, of course.
I don't have any gold.
I will. Okay, who has the money? Who has the money to pay for it? Because I can put 20 down and pay for somebody else's.
It's 20 gold. It's 40 gold. So
40 gold for all of
I'm
us. All right,
40 gold for all of us.
and I'm the only one who could pay for it, so I'll pay for it all then, I guess.
Fire?
Yeah.
40 gold from.
I can pay it all for us if you want.
Yeah.
How much do you have left?
I have 100. If I pay for it all, I have 100. Sorry, I have 98 gold.
Oh,
If I pay for
you
all.
should pay for it then.
Yeah,
I'll pay for it.
that's why I
Everyone
said
gets
it.
winter's clothes.
Yeah, warm clothes. Nice.
I'll just strip my traveler's clothes and I'm putting on winter clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'll just say I put the traveler's clothes somewhere else.
So I'm at 79 pounds weight out of 80 that I can have.
Perfect.
Oh wait, how much does the decanter of endless water weigh?
Like a pound or two.
2, I believe.
Yeah.
Fuck. I leave my clothing, my normal.
Normal clothes, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm.
Should I get a shirt for you too, okay?
Alright. Is that all that we have? Do you think I can dip now? Real quick? Sorry. I'm a bit tight today.
Sorry, what?
No.
Oh yeah. I think we're done.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Take
Alright,
care. It was
peace,
really
Robert.
fun playing with y'all. So I have some stuff today.
No, do you think?
it's fun,
do
fun.
you think?
No problem. It's fine.
See you all guys next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say I think this session was great.
Yeah.
It had some great roleplay.
Yeah, you.
We lost
I
a lot of
fucked
money
Ethan up a little bit.
That was also the. Remember when I said it was a secret?
But
Secret
I think it was a very good session today.
Yeah.
Different than the others.
Very
But
different.
Less combat, more character.
yeah,
development.
but I liked it very much. I love roleplay, so I don't mind.
No, it was good. I definitely want to. I knew we should have robbed the guy, but it's all right. We'll get it later.
Yeah, I thought about it. Just take shit off him, but I don't think it's a good idea.
It's alright. Next time. There's always the next time.
Yeah, and the good thing there's no like timer, so it's fine. We can do it whenever.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can find one along the way and use that instead. that could also be a thing.
I'll also have level 3 spells too by that point, so be good.
You need to
Well,
remember
I
there's different types
need-
of crystal balls, right?
For another level, I need nearly 3,000 XP. So
I think we all do. Yeah.
you need a little bit less. So
Oh yeah, I'm at 5100. So yeah, I'm at like 1400.
wait, 5,100?
Yep.
I'm at 3,700.
Well, you died, so there's that.
True.
You guys shouldn't have a very big difference actually in experience.
Did you
Not that
miss
big,
one?
right?
I think you missed one.
Yeah, but not that. I think it's fine. It's fine.
That's fine. No worries.
We'll check the VOD.
Yeah.
Check the VODs.
Just look 20 hours of.
Just look at the
VOD,
end of
yeah.
each episode when we start calculating XP.
Yeah, true. Roleplay XP? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, whatever.
You do get some roleplay experience, but let's do
Let's
it
do it at the- yeah,
during the
do it
next
later.
long rest.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
want to get the rapier, but man, and studded leather is the best I can actually get, right, in terms of armor.
I believe so, unless you go for medium armor if you have a proficiency somehow.
But that would like destroy my my acrobatics and stealth stuff, right? My dexterity.
Heavy
Full
armor.
Let's
Oh,
see.
really?
Yeah.
Well, some medium armor.
For example, breastplate is 14 plus 2 maximum from dex, so that's 16 AC with a breastplate, which is the same as studded for you, right?
Yeah, at this point, my studded gives me is it was it 2
Wow.
plus 4 dexterity? So 16.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same.
It's the same.
So unless you go for half plate or you
Which
go
we
for
sold.
heavy armor, at which point your stealth gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh no, half plate gives you disadvantage.
Disadvantage, and I think I lose certain things.
Yeah, but with the Boots of Elvenkind, essentially, it would even out, and it's like disadvantage, advantage. So it's a normal roll, but you could never have advantage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's horrible. I would rather
that's
not. I would
and I don't think even can you wear a 40-pound half plate?
I could wear it, but I'd be able to do nothing.
You'd be slow as
like
fuck.
an Oompa Loompa walking around.
So like me.
Yeah, just see a guy just being weighed down by his own armor, arms fully.
Yeah.
I'd be at disadvantage, I think, or something like that, because my max weight is 45, and that's 40, so that's like, yeah, it's almost double my max.
Yeah.
You could have your weapon and your armor, and that's it, nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else. And I don't think I could even. Yeah, that's horrible. No, no.
You probably couldn't even have your crossbow without being
No,
encumbered.
I think so. I think it'd be like only a dagger, or maybe just a sword or a rapier or something like that.
Exactly.
Which I need to get a rapier at some point. I do. It's for later stuff. Okay.
I mean, it's not that expensive. You guys spent like 2k gold this session. You could have easily gotten a rapier.
Yeah, but someone spent like most of that in jail, so that was.
Yeah, some people ended up in jail. It's
Yeah.
fine though.
Well, actually, how much
What are you talking about?
short swords? I can sell my short swords, right?
Yeah, half the price.
How much is a short sword? Let's check it out. Because if it's
But remember, you cannot dual wield with rapiers.
I know I would have to keep one rapier and one short sword, one rapier.
Well, can he rapier and his hand crossbow?
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sells for 10 gold.
Yeah,
5
so you
gold.
have to pay 5 gold for the rapier. Do
No,
it.
rapier
Do it.
was it 25, right?
Yeah.
25.
So I would need 20 gold.
Oh, you dual wield the.
Yeah, I do wield.
Well, you don't need to. You can just shoot with a crossbow.
But
Alright,
if
guys,
I'm
I'm
up
gonna-
close, like in a situation,
You
where-
can still shoot with a crossbow because you don't have disadvantage.
No, like if I don't like say I just want to use my. Well, it's true. I don't need to.
You can just use the crossbow as a melee weapon.
Yeah,
In that sense.
it's not bad. It's really not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Yeah,
alright.
I'm
I'm gonna bounce as well, guys. I see you next time, yeah?
We'll figure it out later.
Goodbye.